BestBuyMetalRoofing.com.
Fox News is next, presented by Capital Tire Service in downtown Cleveland.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Georgia Senate runoff elections today. Democrat Raphael Warnock trying to keep his seat in the race against Republican Herschel Walker.
Monday, Walker was on the trail shaking hands with voters at a diner in Flowery Branch, Georgia.
Good to have you back.
Warnock met with Teamsters members Monday and spoke to students at Georgia Tech, telling them to vote like it's an emergency.
Fox's Jessica Rosenthal. The Supreme Court is expected to announce in July a decision in the case of a Colorado wedding website designer who does not want to work with same-sex couples.
Colorado web designer Lori Smith says the state's anti-discrimination law would force her to create wedding websites for same-sex couples in violation of her religious beliefs. But today's case at the High Court was argued not on the basis of religious freedom, but rather free speech.
That's Fox's Shannon Breen. Temporary legal status for Haitians living in the U.S. is extended another 18 months with conditions in their home country considered too dangerous. America's listening to Fox News.
The news is sponsored by Lee University, where you can expect something great.
The Mix 1041 News Desk brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. All right, good morning, everybody. It is 7:03, Mix 1041. We're on MixTV.tv. It's the Logan Thompson Law News Desk, local and state news. The Bradley County Commission met last night and had a full agenda. Bradley County Commissioners discussed suggested rate changes at the Bradley County landfill. The original proposal was for that 10 bags or less would cost citizens $20 beginning in January. Commissioners said they had heard from many constituents unhappy with the increase. And after much discussion, the Bradley County Commission voted to compromise the landfill and voted to keep 3 bags or less at $5, 4 to 10 bags to 20 will increase to $20. Over 10 bags charged by weight. The increase will take effect January 1st at the Bradley County landfill, and they'll also begin taking cash effective January 1. At the Bradley County Commission meeting last night, the Septic System Cost Sharing Ad Hoc Committee shared with the Commission their recommendations for the program, first proposed by Bradley County Mayor Gary Davis to help some citizens who have existing issues with their septic tanks. After discussion, the Commission voted to fund projects at 80%, with homeowners paying the remaining 20%, require a minimum of 2 bids per project, and the county will enter into an agreement with Southeast Tennessee's Resource Conservation and Development Council for the administration of the program. The Finance Committee recommended authorizing the county mayor to purchase 2 new ambulances for Bradley County. That passed 13-0. Also, we had one absent last night. The commissioners appointed a new constable for the 6th District. He is Richard Burnett. He's a former chairman of the Bradley County Republican Party, a local banker. He was appointed by a vote of 13-0. Burnett sworn in as a constable at the meeting and will begin serving immediately. Bridget, it's Richard Burnett. So what we're saying is Richard Burnett can carry a gun. Is that correct?
Well, yes.
What a horrible mistake. But no. Congratulations, Richard. I think we're going to hear from him Thursday, as a matter of fact, with Andrew Johnson Bang. All right, let's also tell you the bad weather. Hey, our friends in Athens, this according to the DPA, Daily Post Athenian, the bad weather yesterday forced the Athens Chamber of Commerce, our buddy Rob Preston up there, to delay the annual Jimmy Liner Christmas Parade. As originally scheduled for last night at 6:30. They'll now move the parade to December 12th at 6:30 p.m. By the way, let me go back. The Bradley County Commission, you can watch the full meeting at MixTV.tv. And the Cleveland Board of Education met last night, and they set the next 2 years of their school schedule. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Bridget will read every day of the next 2 years.
Hand it over here.
Well, what do you care? You don't care about the city schools? Well, of course not. No, you don't have you don't care.
I have friends.
Okay. No, well, that's a stretch. Let's see here. They had quite a presentation on their ESL program in the city of Cleveland, English as a second language. I wanted to point out a couple of statistics that were pointed out at the meeting last night. And they have, let me see here. Did you know in Cleveland city schools, 27.2% have a non-English language background? Cleveland city schools, 27.2%. Did you know that there are over 20 languages other than English in the Cleveland city school system? And so it was a great presentation last night. Here's the deal. There's so much context here. Go to mixtv.tv. You can watch the full Cleveland Board of Education meeting and the Bradley County Commission meeting. I will say that the Logan Thompson Law segment next hour at about 8:45 is going to be hosted by Logan Thompson attorney Matt Coleman. He's also a Cleveland Board member, Cleveland Board of Education member. He's going to be bringing in some of the folks from last night's meeting, and they're going to talk about that meeting. Back in a moment.
Southern Heritage Bank is your local community-focused bank. You'll see our teammates proudly cheering at the local ball games and standing beside you at events that make this a good place to live. Together, we make a difference and reflect what's unbelievably good about our community.
There are a lot of banks, so what makes Southern Heritage Bank unique? It's our commitment to being unbelievably good as we identify and meet your needs. Stop by one of our 5 locations in Cleveland or Chattanooga and let us show you the difference our customers have come to expect. We strive to offer the latest banking technology, mobile wallet, online account opening, mobile banking with bill pay, and ATMs that allow cash or check deposit. All available 24/7 with a local community bank. Southern Heritage Bank, a division of First Citizens National Bank, member FDIC.
For details, go to donledford.com or go to Don Ledford at Bradley Square Mall, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there as you make your way in. And as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Rid-a-Pest Mix line is 614-6499. This traffic report is brought to you by Waste Connections of Cleveland. They work with the communities and businesses they serve to make sure that all forms of waste are handled in ways that are reliable for their customers, safe for their employees, and respectful of the environment. Visit them online at wasteconnections-clevelandtn.com.
And you're back.
I am. Is that your way of saying welcome?
Well, I'm just noticing you're back. I mean, we couldn't really tell a difference, although Zandra was sitting there yesterday and raised $35,000.
Yes.
So I
awesome.
didn't know. This is Charlie Brown. Brenda Lawson joins us. Bridget here. This hour brought to you by Cleveland Ford. Every time I think of Linus, or no, you know what? I think of Pigpen. I think of Doug Beerthaler at Cleveland Ford. So this hour of the Empty Stocking Fund brought to you by Cleveland Ford. They're open for business, building a brand new dealership. Cleveland Ford is. We are Cleveland. We are Cleveland Ford, they say. That's why they're doing it. They're doing it for Cleveland. But Doug says, look, we're open for business. He also said they have more new vehicles on the lot right now than they have in about 3 years. So head on down, or you can see the lineup, clevelandford.com. Read a fascinating story, ladies, about the Charlie Brown Christmas special. The Associated Press put it out yesterday. The lyrics, the Christmas time is here. Mm-hmm. That the famous song, that the children's choir sings in Charlie Brown Christmas. The lyrics were written in about 20 minutes on an envelope that Lee Mendelson of San Francisco wrote in 1965 because they had to rush the production, and he wrote it on a half an envelope. And the Associated Press reported yesterday that, first of all, that choir is the San Rafael, California, the San Rafael Church Choir in San Rafael, California. Again, that's 64, 65. But he wrote the lyrics, Mendelson wrote the lyrics, copied it, threw them away on a half an envelope. Took him 20 minutes. And now His family told the Associated Press yesterday that, well, they said, well, how much money has he made? You know, or has the family? He died 3 years ago. He died on Christmas Day. How much money have they made? Well, enough to buy Christmas for all of our extended family every year. Now. Wow. I think we're probably buying vehicles. I don't know at this point. Well, Brenda Lawson, let's get an update. Where are we as we begin? What is this? This would be what, day?
7.
I'm lost. 7?
Day 7. Yeah.
You know, I'm not you're the counter in the crowd, not me. So it is. Thank you. It is the 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Brenda, let's go over to you. Let's thank some people.
Okay, I don't have...
Are you ready?
No, not quite.
You're not ready. Bridget.
Not ready.
That's all right. Bridget, let's get a check of our... That's okay. First of all, tell people how they can reach out to us, would you?
Okay, call us on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pets Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. You can also go to our website, mymix1041.com, and click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Now, Bridget and Brenda, we really appreciate, and I want to keep this before the public's attention. Thanks so much to Easy Auto Credit. Now, I don't recall ever having a unique donation like this. And my friend Bob Card, thank you, Bob. I saw Bob the other day. Very kind. Bob, a great man. Robbie Card, not as good as his dad, but he's fine. No, I'm kidding. Robbie's great. Ben Chandler, thank you so much. Everyone at Easy Auto Credit. They have donated, and if you're watching mixtv.tv, there it is. They have donated a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. Now, say that right, Bridget. Is Hyundai, what is it? Hyundai. Yes. There's a Richie Hughes joke in there. I'm not going to use it. Has to do with Pentecostal. I'm not going to do it. Not got that. Empty stocking fund. So here's what you do. Now, as Casey Tuggle came to us on Friday at Garden Plaza, he said, you know what, this would make a wonderful vehicle, especially like a first vehicle. Really make a great vehicle for anybody. They value this at about $13,000. You go down to Easy Auto Credit. It's a silent auction is what it is. Here's the key. Every penny of this money will go to the Empty Stocking Fund for our boys and girls right here in Cleveland and Bradley County for Christmas. Thank you so much to the Card family, everybody at Easy Auto Credit, my buddy Shane Gibson, all the family there. Thank you very much. So go down to Easy Auto. Be generous. Know that they are not making a penny. No, I mean, this is going to the Empty Stocking Fund, okay? They're at 100 25th Street Northeast in Cleveland, where I used to say, if you can't trade at Hall, you can't trade at all. Same dealership there, formerly Hall Chevrolet, as you know. And that is also the site of where CC Card had that great, the first dealership in Cleveland, of course, Card Ford. But anyway, I digress. A 2013 Hyundai Elantra, and you can see pictures on our website. Austin, can they see it on the website or just social? It's on the website, mymix1041.com. Now, you can see it right now, mixtv.tv, and it looks like we've cut the head off a gingerbread man. Is that correct there in the top right corner, Bridget? Is that what's happening?
Oh.
We've taken the gingerbread man hostage. Is that right?
No.
Call us now, your donation for the Empty Stocking Fund, 614-6499. We wrap up Friday morning live at Life Care Centers of America. We will be there with the choirs of Bridget. Do you remember the choirs we're going to have Friday?
Yes. Cleveland High School, Walker Valley High School. My Owen will be in that.
Is he really?
Yes. Lake Forest Middle School, Tennessee Christian.
Yeah, TCPS, then Lake Forest.
Okay.
And it's Friday morning. At some point, Doyle Dykes is going to join us. He's going to be at North Cleveland Church of God this weekend for their great program.
Bite this network with an urgent weekend morning update. You can go back to...
Big news. We're all morning people now. Nope, you're not less lazy. Hardee's now serves super sausage biscuits anytime before noon on weekends.
What?
Again?
Bite into the new, meaty super sausage biscuit, only at Hardee's.
We're here at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland.
We are here with great service. We're here
We're here.
We're here.
We're here with great deals. We're here for you.
So come get huge Nissan savings when you shop Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland and Cleveland-Nissan today. Home of the exclusive lifetime warranty.
Did you know 4 out of every 10 pills contain a potential lethal dose of fentanyl? 2 salt-sized grains of fentanyl can kill. Talk to your kids today about the risks of fentanyl. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org today.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
Richard Burnett will be to come and arrest you, he said.
Me?
So it's very
Okay.
nice, yeah. All right, Bridget, let's check our Simmons Bank, and can do. Let's check our Simmons Bank celebration list. What do you got?
Happy birthday to Kelly Richardson today. She works at the front desk at the Cleveland Family YMCA, the early shift there at 5 a.m. So happy birthday to Kelly today. Dana True is 19 today. That's from Dad, Mom, Dylan, and the whole family. Chelsea Clark is 22 today. Kevin McDonald is celebrating today. Kevin wanted you to know, Steve, he's been listening to you since 1990.
Really?
Yeah.
Kevin, thank you very much. I remembered. I remembered that. Sure.
Yes.
Kevin, thank you, buddy.
And then Grace Thompson was 102 yesterday. This is Sheridan's granny. She just sent that to us.
What?
So happy birthday to her.
Sheridan, is that true? She's 102? God, you know what? She's told me about her granny before. And I said, can I call her granny? And she said, no, she'd slap you down. I said, okay. Hey, does she live here in Florida? Jacksonville, Florida, ladies and gentlemen, where Dwayne Williams' daughter also lives.
That's right.
Do they all live together? I don't think they know each other. All right, over to you.
Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those.
That's our fancy intercom system in the house that Dee Burris built.
614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app. It's the Simmons Bank celebration list at Simmons Bank. They have been helping their customers make their dreams come true since 1903.
Elton John, who closed out his final show in the United States.
Save a bundle at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress. Furniture, mattresses, and decor. The more you buy, the more you save. Up to 40% off. Create a bundle, a sofa and chairs, end tables, a recliner, lamps and rugs, an entire room. Up to 40% off. Create a custom bundle and watch the savings grow. Up to 40% off. Look for Take Me Home Today tags. Bundle in-stock items. Special financing is available. Bundle and save at Eller & Owen's Furniture and Mattress.
Dr. Eston Winger specializes in varicose vein surgery to help you live a fuller life.
Most everything that we do for varicose vein disease is done here in the office, and so a hospital stay is not required. We take most insurances here, and most vein procedures are covered by insurance, which most people don't realize. Or make an appointment, and I'd be happy to talk to you and evaluate your legs.
Schedule a consultation by phone, 423-472-5423.
You need money overnight? Check into cash. Your time is tight. .com. Bank accounts too low? Check into cash. So where do you go? .com. Do it online in a record time. It's the easy way to get money next day. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. You can be sure it's secure from our bank straight to yours. Do a quick click from home at checkintocash.com. Boom, boom.
Hey listeners, there's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon.
the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates. A $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com. The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
724. Mix 1041, mixtv.tv. Merry on a Tuesday morning. It is day number 7 of the 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. And you folks are, I tell you, you folks care about children, I know that. And this community, this is yours. We facilitate it every year. This party started in 1945 by Reverend M.E. Littlefield. Taking Holden home from basketball practice last night, talking about Papaw. And he can't believe, Holden is 10, he can't believe the amount of people that are giving. And I said, well, honey, it's... We live in a great place. Matter of fact, we live in the greatest place ever. Brenda Lawson. Tell you what, before your update, just remind the people about what's happening like today, tomorrow, and Thursday, will you?
Yes, so today we're shopping at Walmart starting at 9 a.m. If you love to shop, I know it's raining, but come on out. You'll be in the dry once you get in. And look for the tables in front of the self-checkouts, and we will be set up there, and we will get, someone will be there to tell you, give you child's names and list, and answer any questions that you may have. And then tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m., we will be wrapping. We have 375 children to shop and wrap. And we have to have this wrapping done by Wednesday. So if you love to wrap, it's not your usual wrapping. We use cute little bags, so it's easy to do. So come on in and help us wrap. That's at 3555 Keith Street, 106 in the Creekside Plaza. So just come and join us if you would love to. Steve, we've heard from the 2 coaches at CMS, Coach Derek Morris and Coach Martez Barber. They are collecting funds at the schools through Friday.
At Cleveland Middle?
At Cleveland Middle.
All right.
So if
if Derek's involved, are these funds for the Empty Stocking Fund, or is this the Morris Swimming Pool Fund? Which one is this? Do we
this
know?
would be for the Empty Stocking
Okay,
Fund.
the Empty Stocking Fund. Okay, very nice, very nice. Thank you, thank you, Derek.
So if they collect $500, Coach Morris will get an iced Gatorade bath.
What? Really?
Really. And if they collect $1,000, the football coach, Martez Barber, will get an iced Gatorade bath.
Now, why? So Morris at $500, Barber at $1,000, and at $2,000, what happens to Scott Carroll? I think that's the question.
Well, that's not on the information I got, but that would be great.
Let's add that.
You want to add that? Okay, so for $2,000, Scott Carroll gets an ice
Get
Gatorade
something.
bath.
We don't know yet. Or Nat Archeona. I mean, now, last year, Nat and I got a pie in the face, and Bridget put a pie in my face. Remember that?
I do.
Yes.
Anyway.
Best
Well, that's
moment
very.
of my life.
Well, thank you. That's very nice, and well, that's just great. Thanks to Cleveland Metal and Derek and Martez.
Yes.
Very nice.
Looking forward to see how much money they raise.
There you go.
So we have heard from Arlene Hall, $250. Gary and Maggie Milloway, $100. Howard and Tracy Hamilton, Bradley Veterinary Hospital, $250. Commissioner Tommy Letford, $100, answering the challenge. Christina Reimer, $200. Echoes of Mercy Baptist Church, $1,000.
Great, long-time church out there. Great church, really is.
Wayne and Sue Walston, $100. David Phyllis Altop, and I'm going to read
Coach Altop.
Yes, I'm going to read the note they wrote. It's very special.
Go right ahead.
This donation is in memory of Ron Spangler and in honor of the Spangler family for their wonderful contributions to the Cleveland community.
You know, Coach Altop was the baseball coach when they brought baseball back to Lee University. He was also my teacher at Lee University. And, yeah, he and Ron were dear friends, especially when they put the baseball field, Olympic field at the time, now Larry Carpenter Field, there at Ocoee Middle. So, yeah, that's great.
Okay. Steve and Sandra Claraday, $200. Judge Sandra, Donaghy and Bob, $500.
They help us every year, thank you.
Every year, yes. North Cleveland Baptist Church, $250.
Wow, Dr. J, thank you.
Anonymous, $100, and Bob and Deidre Ludwig, $500.
Bobby, how about it?
For a total of $117,738.86.
There we go, and we're moving. 117. What is it? 117.
117,738.86.
I love it. That 86 cents is precious to the Lord, also, by the way. It is 7:29. Mix 104.1, mixtv.tv. Thank you very much, Bridget. How do people reach out to us? Because we're winding this up on Friday. We have more children than we've ever had. And, folks, you're doing it. I mean, we're facilitating it. You're doing it. This is truly a community effort. Bridget?
That's right. Call us on the Volunteer Rid-A-Pest Mix line, 614-6499. You can text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com, and click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Brenda just had a question come through. So where are we as far as the number of children? I don't know, you said yesterday something about 1,300. Is that right?
We're around 1,300, yes.
Yeah, that's the most we've ever served. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Let's get a news update right here. Sports around the corner, 7:30. The Mix 104.1 News Desk, brought to you by Logan Thompson Law, a tradition of legal and community service. That's Logan Thompson Law at LoganThompsonLaw.com. We will have news from the Bradley County Commission and the Cleveland Board of Education meetings held last night. This reminder, you can watch both meetings on mixtv.tv. They are there. We've had several people the last few days, including, have we heard from Dwayne Bunch yet, former state senator? We have not. What now? I'm sorry? Brenda Lawson?
We have not.
We have not. Although he does stop me in grocery stores and thanks us for putting the meetings on. So, Punch, you're welcome. But we do need to hear from you for the children, okay? No, you can watch the meetings, mixtv.tv. Let me also remind you of our news coverage in Athens, where the Jimmy Liner Christmas Parade was postponed because of the bad weather last night. They're moving that to next Monday night, the 12th, at 6:30 p.m.
This news update brought to you by Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Good morning. Let's get a check of traffic here. This Don Ledford Cleveland Mixed Highway Patrol report is brought to you by Don Ledford in Cleveland. During the month of December, go to Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, where they say yes to great holiday deals. Get up to $1,500 customer cash on a 2023 Chevrolet Silverado. Find new roads at Don Ledford Chevrolet in Cleveland, or go to donledford.com for details. Don Ledford Chevrolet, where they say yes. We have no reports of any accidents this morning. Drive safely out there, and as always, if you see a traffic problem, give us a call. The volunteer Ridipest mix line is 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. This traffic report is brought to you by Southland Finance, located on Keith Street near Chick-fil-A here in Cleveland, specializing in consolidation, installment, and personal loans. Visit them online at southlandfinance.net. We'll check your Mermaid Mattress Weather Center forecast coming up.
And join Dwayne Williams live at Chick-fil-A for the Empty Stocking Fun Thursday afternoon beginning at 3 o'clock. I believe he's going to be at the Chick-fil-A on Polo Parkway. Can you confirm that? I think that's right. I think that's right. All right, back in a moment.
Ho, ho, ho. I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one. And there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great. And their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. And I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Thank you for calling Logan Thompson. This is Ashley.
You get a yearly checkup, shouldn't your air? With your local Lennox dealer, regular care equals perfect air. With technology you can touch, comfortable air you can feel, and savings you can see. Not just perfect air, perfect for you air.
Call Dale's Heating and Air to upgrade your air today.
Lennox, air is life. Make it perfect.
Our slogan is better mattress, better price. And at Mermaid, we really do believe that because we use the highest quality of foams, the highest quality of intercoils that go into the mattresses, and we have the highest quality people working for us. We have a number of employees that have been with us for up to 30 years, and we're very proud of that fact.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
All Mermaid Mattress locations. Save on Sealy, Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and all Mermaid mattress sets.
Aubrey's of Cleveland offers some of the most fresh and delicious foods in East Tennessee. Stop in tonight for dinner or order online at aubreysrestaurant.com. Click the Cleveland location and order there.
For today, cloudy skies and then a 40% chance of rain showers this afternoon. A high of 62. We'll have rain showers this evening, a 60% chance with a low of 60. For tomorrow, rainfall throughout the day, a high of 68 and a low of 58 tomorrow evening. And then rain showers on Thursday, a 50% chance with a high of 68. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 50 degrees.
Well, good morning, everybody, and I want to say hello to my longtime friend, Isaac Libby. Isaac is the owner of Best Buy Metals. Isaac, how in the world are you?
I'm doing great, Steve. Thanks for having me.
Good to see you. If you'll pull that microphone up to you, there we go. Well, Isaac, first of all, as I tell you all the time, I'm so proud of you and your family. You do it the right way, and Best Buy Metals, you've had just explosive growth, not only here, but in other areas, other states. Just tell me how everything's going, buddy.
Well, Steve, we have been very thankful and blessed for this year. Just been busy. Have a good team, and all year it's been a 20-year anniversary for us, and the year has been good. We're wrapping it up. I'm just thankful.
20 years of Best Buy Metals, and I know you've made a lot of friends over the years.
Yes, sir, we really have. We've got all through the community. You guys have been a great part of what we do and who we are, and just been thankful.
Well, I know that on average about once a month, there's a whole other part of what you and Angel, your wife, and your family do, and that is the Arms of Hope Ministry, your orphanage in Haiti. Tell us about that.
That is correct. It's really where our heart is. You know, we work here, and thankful for the opportunity to do that, so that we could work over there a little bit. And it's an orphanage in Haiti, and had opportunity to go back and forth and help take care of the children there at the orphanage, Arms of Hope Children's Home. And it's really taking care of the children, being a part of something much bigger than who we are, and is really what we feel like we're called to help with.
What's the latest there, Isaac? How's it going there in Haiti?
The children are doing very well. The orphanage is doing very well. The country itself, and I know different ones have seen it on the news, it's really devastating. It's worse than it's ever been. Just a lot of protests, a lot of violence. The country in general is a good bit of it is shut down and not even operating. So keep praying for Haiti, and keep praying for the orphanage. The children, thankfully, are doing well and are being taken care of well.
You know, we're joined by Isaac Libby. He and Angel and their family have Best Buy Metals, and also the Arms of Hope Children's Home in Haiti. And we've had you on about it before. It's been a while. We need to do that again. But just how can people get more information about the Arms of Hope in Haiti?
If they want to go to the website, armsofhopechildren'shome.org, it has some information there, and even at our location, we have some flyers. If you want to take a flyer or take a look at it, we could get in touch with us.
Well, Isaac, I thank you so much for coming in this morning. I know you're very busy, but I know that you and your family and Best Buy Metals are here on behalf of the Empty Stocking Fund. Is that right?
That is correct, yes, sir. We're very excited about that. To look back, you shared a little bit about your grandfather, 1945. That's amazing. What's it, nearly 77 years ago?
That's right.
And it's inspiration to me, because to see something that goes beyond, Steve, we all have to make livings, take care of our family, and that's great. We need to. But to me, to be able to give back, to give to those, to help others, that's really what life is all about. That's just surviving to take. But this is living life when you can help someone else, and so we're very excited to just be a little part of what you guys have been doing for years.
Best Buy Metals, and they are truly a company with heart. And Brenda Lawson, they exhibit the hands and feet of Christ on a daily basis. They really do.
Yes, they do.
They're wonderful, wonderful people. Isaac, I appreciate what you're doing, Best Buy Metals, and remind us, how can we find out more about Best Buy Metals? I know we've got some big things to come.
Yes, stop by. We have several locations. Come by the showroom, see what we have available. Give us a call. Check us out on the web, bestbuymetalroofing.com, and we'd be glad to show you a little what's going on there.
20th anniversary of Best Buy Metals. It's been an incredibly wonderful celebration this year. We've been able to participate in a few things there and looking forward to even more. My buddy Isaac Libby. Isaac, thank you and Angel very much. Merry Christmas to you and your entire family.
Same to you, Steve. Thank you for having me here today.
Thank you, buddy. It's a wonderful family business. BestBuyMetalRoofing.com if you want to find out more. All right, tell you what, we're going to check sports in about 30 seconds.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast.
Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, the region's best holiday lights experience for the whole family. Warm your heart during this nighttime family tradition as you walk through Rock City Gardens Winter Wonderland. Experience the all-new Heart of the Mountain Realm, new for 2022. Enjoy cookie decorating with Mrs. Claus. See Santa in his kitchen and workshop. Shop at the Christmas market. It's Rock City's 90th year of celebrations. Rock City's Enchanted Garden of Lights, now through January 1st. To purchase your tickets, visit crockcity.com.
So I'm down there a lot too. So. Yeah, thank you all. I know you guys are too. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you, buddy. All right. Thanks again to Isaac Libby, Best Buy Metals, bestbuymetalroofing.com. So many wonderful things happening with their business. It's incredible. All right, let's go to oh my goodness, he did it again. Are you kidding me? Tom Brady. Oh my. Tom and the Buccaneers with 2 touchdowns in the final 3 minutes. Bridget, they defeated the New Orleans Saints 17-16. Tom Brady has passed Peyton Manning for the all-time lead with 44 fourth-quarter comebacks. It was amazing last night. Brenda Lawson with 3 seconds left.
Really, I hate to hear that he passed Peyton Manning. I haven't been a Tom Brady fan anyway, but I'm really not a Tom Brady fan now.
You know who is a Tom Brady fan? Peyton Manning. Now, I was watching last night. I love their Manning Brothers broadcast on ESPN2, and he had some pretty good stories last night about Brady. But yeah, he did. He passed Peyton last night. All right, the Cleveland boys, the Blue Raiders over Knoxville Bearden, an exciting game in Knoxville last night. 69-68, Reggie Tucker's Blue Raiders. But the Bearden girls over Cleveland High School, the Lady Raiders 44-38 last night. UT coach Josh Heupel, quarterback Hendon Hooker won the Associated Press SEC Coach and Player of the Year. How about it, Brenda?
Yeah, that's great.
Big
Very
award.
deserving.
Yeah, big awards. Of course, Hendon, we lost him for the season. So Mixon will lead us in the Orange Bowl on December 30th. All right, the 4 finalists for the Heisman Trophy out this morning. Really, they announced this last night. Stetson, they're all quarterbacks. Stetson Bennett of Georgia. Caleb Williams of USC. I can't even say USC. It makes me so mad. I'm a UCLA fan. Basketball, of course. So USC just doesn't feel right. Let's see here. TCU's Max Duggan. Now, I don't care what you think about TCU. That was an incredible performance by that quarterback, Max Duggan, and a loss to Kansas State in the Big 12 championship on Saturday. Unbelievable. A lot of people think that may have won him the Heisman. I would doubt it, but let's see. Ohio State's C.J. Stroud, the 4th finalist, ceremony Saturday night in New York on ESPN. American League Cy Young Award winner Justin Verlander is heading to the New York Mets. 2 years, $86 million. And Verlander, of course, pitched for the Houston Astros. Carolina Panthers release quarterback Baker Mayfield on Monday. And tennis legend, and he's had an impact on some Cleveland tennis people over the years. Nick Bollettieri died at the age of 91 at the famous Bollettieri Tennis Academy in Florida. I know one young lady who was impacted down there is Ensley Collins, the daughter of Denny and Cassie Collins. She went down to Nick Bollettieri's academy. There have been many others from Cleveland. Nick Bollettieri coached 10 number 1 professional tennis players over his career. And, of course, the famous academy in Florida. UTC, Brenda, will be at the Lady Vols tonight. 6:30, we'll have it on Talk 101.3 The Buzz, presented by TVFCU. What do you make of that one?
Yeah, always an exciting game for this area. And, you know, if I go, I usually stay neutral colors.
Yeah, what do you do? I know you supported both schools over the years. So,
Yes.
so anyway, high school basketball tonight. Hey, it's Chattanooga Howard at Bradley Central High School tonight at Smitty Arena. We'll have it right here on Mix 104.1, supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Gary Ownby and Brian Grisham. Brian, he's our new analyst this year with Gary on Bradley Broadcast. You can also stream that worldwide on the Mix 104.1 app and at mymix1041.com. The Town Squire, ready to...
Mix 1041 and Honda of Cleveland are giving away a Honda Civic LX to an active law enforcement officer in our area. If you know someone that you think deserves to win, you can nominate them at mymix1041.com/Honda or on the Mix 1041 app.
Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
Bender Realty is helping to keep the community thriving during this pandemic by offering no-contact online tools for buyers and sellers in the real estate market.
Especially in this day and time with COVID, it makes a lot of the buyers are not wanting to get out and walk into someone else's home, and even sellers may not want people in their home. We can actually do a virtual tour with our phones and send it to our clients.
Walk through a property without having to actually be there and see all the intricacies of the property and the things that they may or may not want.
If you're looking to buy, sell, lease, or rent, trust your friends at Bender Realty. 472-2173. Bender-Realty.com. Be home with Bender Realty.
Cleveland Tire is ready to help your auto any way it can. We're one of the largest providers of Bridgestone and Firestone tire dealers in the area. We sell all major brand tires. We have ASE certified mechanics on staff 6 days a week. We also have a commercial truck tire center that provides 24-hour roadside service and minor mechanical repairs on site. We have built our reputation on years of quality, affordable work and tires. We pride ourselves in customer satisfaction and great service. Cleveland Tire Center.
A new kind of superfood? Hardee's new Super Bacon Biscuit has twice the bacon and is available till noon on the weekends.
The universe provides.
Bite into the new Super Bacon Biscuit, only at Hardee's.
20 years later, we've grown in many ways, but never out of that same customer-first heart to serve. Doing the right thing simply because it's right will earn your business the right way every day, every year, offering permanent steel roofing and siding at competitive prices, keeping promises, staying on time for both deliveries and pickups, making things right when we come up short. Partners like you are the reason Best Buy Metals exists.
Thank you for the opportunity to serve you.
Come see us.
It's as bad as it is on the air, off the air.
Yep.
Brenda Lawson, before we hear from Point of Grace and Jim Brickman, let's just get a quick update. What's happening? Where are we? What's going on?
We've heard from Arlene Hawk, $250. Gary and Maggie Millaway, $100. Howard and Tracy Hamilton, Bradley Veterinary Hospital, $250. Commissioner Tommy Ledford, $100. Christina Reimer, $200. Echoes of Mercy Baptist Church, $1,000. Wayne and Sue Walston, $100. David and Phyllis Altop, in memory of Ron Spangler, in honor of the Spangler family, $100. Stephen Sandra Clara Day, $200. Judge Sandra and Bob Donaghy, $500. North Cleveland Baptist Church, $250. Anonymous, $100. Bob and Deidre Ludwig, $500. Nick and Sunny Cluse, $250. Best Buy Metals, $1,500. Shelley McCown, $125, for a total of $119,613.86.
My goodness. Wonderful. We're going to wrap it up Friday morning live from Life Care Centers of America. Will you help us help these more than 1,000?
Hey listeners,
There's a new buzz Tuesdays at noon, the voice of we the people. It's about what the H is going on in America. Tune in and call in Tuesdays on 101.3 The Buzz. A seatbelt is required for this ride.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to y'all soon.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
The burden of chronic pain, no matter the source, can have a crippling effect on our daily lives. If you suffer from pain in your joints, back, or neck, call the team at Interventional Pain Consultants. They will treat the source of the problem so you can increase your activity and enjoy life again. Interventional Pain Consultants has 3 locations in East Tennessee to serve you. They are proud to welcome back to Cleveland Bradley Central alum Dr. Josh Hare. Call today to schedule an appointment. 423-339-9581 or visit IPCTennessee.com.
I told my son to find me the nicest place to live in Cleveland. He said, Dad, there's only one place, and that's Garden Plaza. And I moved into the patio home. Everybody knows your name from day one, and there's something to do all day long if you want to participate in it. You cannot possibly be bored at Garden Plaza. It is just great, and their food is outstanding. It's out of this world. I'm so happy I'm here. Garden Plaza is it for me.
We're all picky about our produce, and whether you're a thumper, a sniffer, a squeezer, or just plain particular, we promise no one is more picky about produce than Food City. That's why we're introducing our Picky Promise. Whether it's from farms down the road or tropical produce from the ends of the earth, we guarantee it's fresh or we'll replace it. You see, we're picky about produce, so you don't have to be.
You're watching Mix Mornings on Mix TV. Here is your current Kia of Cleveland time. And your current temperature is brought to you by Simply Bank.
That was it. Hope is born again. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are giving hope to children. Yes, through toys. Yes, through clothing where it's needed. Food where it's needed. And this program, by the way, let me say this. We got a lot of new people in Cleveland and Bradley County. Thousands of people even over the last year. You've never heard of this. Never heard of the Empty Stocking Fund. Well, hopefully you have heard of it now and you've learned about it now, but it started in 1945, the genesis of all of this, the foundation of all of this. And you, my friend, are keeping it alive. And I can't thank you enough on behalf of, as Brenda told us, right now about 1,300 children. We're going to do a couple of things here. I do want to remind you and thank Bob Card, Robbie and Ben Chandler, everybody, Shane Gibson, Casey Tuggle, everybody at Easy Auto Credit. Brenda, they made an incredible donation. They donated a 2013 Hyundai Elantra, and they're doing a silent auction. And so you go down to Easy Auto, 125th Street in Cleveland, and you place your bid. Now, they say on the lot, and we asked Casey this Friday at Garden Plaza, and he's, you know, what would the value be there on the lot? About $12,900, maybe about $13,000. Now, Dwayne, if I get a word with you if I get a word with you, Dwayne. So people are going to go down, they're going to place their bids, And then you're going to be there Saturday with a live broadcast.
Yeah, we'll be there from 10 to noon, and we'll get everything going. We're looking forward to being there, and somebody's going to get a really nice car on this silent auction, and while they're doing that, they're going to be helping the kids here in Cleveland and Bradley County. And I believe did you already mention the additional?
Oh, I did not. Why don't you go ahead and mention that?
So Walters is going to be doing a special thing for the person that receives the car on the auction. Is that right?
Yeah, Walters Car Wash. Jordan Sharp called us last night. They're giving a $200 gift card to the person who has the high bid on the car.
Wow.
So, again, you can go down. You go in person now. Go in person to Easy Auto Credit, 2013 Hyundai Elantra. It's a great car. Now, we've got pictures and video, that sort of thing, on our website, mymix1041.com, or go down and look at it in person. Every penny goes to the Empty Stocking Fund, Brenda.
Yes, that is an incredible gift that they are blessing this community with, and we are so appreciative of that. I would agree with you. I think the value of that car would be $13 to $15.
Oh, yeah, and you know something about that over the years, Brenda. Yeah, that's right. So hopefully that does very well, and Dwayne, you'll be there Saturday. But you go in person. You go in person and bid. It's a silent auction they are conducting it at Easy Auto Credit. Thank you very much. Brenda, we got some other folks doing things for the Empty Stocking Fund. I know Posh Nails did 50% of their sales this past Friday. Rick Kaywood at Posh. I know that Don Ledford Automotive is doing something. Is that right?
That's right. They're giving 10% of all oil changes to the Empty Stocking Fund through Friday. So if you need your oil change, go to Don Ledford on North Lee Highway and have your oil changed, and you'll be helping the Empty Stocking Fund.
All right, very good. Bridget, I know you got a big live broadcast coming up tomorrow. Tell us about it.
That's right. We'll be broadcasting live with our friends at Weichert Realtors here in Cleveland. They're having a grand reopening. They're now located on Keith Street near Mouse Creek Road, right there at that intersection. So we'd love to see you tomorrow. I'll be there with a live broadcast from 11 till 1 o'clock. You can stop by. They're going to have food catered from Front Porch Catering, so plenty of great food out there. And then also you can go to the Weichert Realtors Facebook page, Weichert Realtors Cleveland, and then you can see how you can be part of some prize giveaways that they are doing tomorrow. So we're live at the all-new Weichert Realtors, their new location, Keith Street near Mouse Creek Road, tomorrow from 11 to 1.
Thank you so much, Weichert. We're going to be hearing from them, I understand, for the Empty Stocking Fund. Yesterday, Haley Belcher, Bridget, won day 5 of our 21 Days of Christmas with Paws in Claws. And that is a 2-night boarding reservations in the luxury suites at Paws and Claws. Congratulations. By the way, on Saturday, David Lewis won a $100 Elders Ace Hardware gift card. And we appreciate Elders for doing that. We had an amazing response. And Bridget, today, do you want to tell us about day number 6? What's happening?
Okay, today we are giving away a 3-month household membership to the Cleveland Family YMCA. Thanks so much to Rodney for donating that for us. So that's the Cleveland Family YMCA 3-month household membership.
Register at mymix1041.com. Tim Petit is the local president of Southern Heritage Bank. Tim, how in the world are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Buddy, we're doing great. And first of all, I love your coat.
Well, thank you very much.
Beautiful.
Got this. Actually, this was one of the Hardwick jackets. So you don't see the green one as much as you do the red one, but I've got them both.
It's very nice. Well, Tim, I know you're here to talk about the Empty Stocking Fund, but first, tell me about Southern Heritage Bank. I do know, don't you have an open house coming up here pretty soon?
We've got an open house. I think it's on the 9th.
The 9th.
And, yeah, come in and see us. It's been a while where nobody came into the lobby. So we want everybody to come in now. We're doing business as normal, and it's just a wonderful time of year. Absolutely.
And let me comment also on have you comment on your team at Southern Heritage Bank. You guys got some wonderful people.
Well, Lee Stewart and I were talking about that this past week, and it just got, not that the world needs to know, but Man, I just got through with personnel evaluations, and that was just like the easiest thing I've ever done. You know, when everybody's stellar, it makes it pretty easy to do those evaluations. But yes, we have an incredible team, and with such a big heart for anybody that walks in the door. I mean, it just amazes me the love that I see in the lobby every week. You know, not everybody that comes into the bank is happy. There's people not so happy when they walk in and got problems with the world, and it just amazes me to see how our people reach out to them.
Well, let me tell you, we're joined by Tim Petit, Southern Heritage Bank, and Tim, Southern Heritage has been involved with the Empty Stocking Fund for many, many years. Of course, Lee Stewart kicked off that participation with Denise DeArmond and so many others over the years. And so I'm just going to go over to you about this year.
Well, we do. Actually, Gail Ellis kind of heads up. She heads up a lot of things at the bank for us. But anyway, one of the things that she does is we do casual for a cause. Okay. And so if you want to wear blue jeans, a nice pair of blue jeans, not the holy blue jeans, but if you want to wear blue jeans as an employee of the
and
bank,
still meet dress code at Southern Heritage.
We kind of discourage pajamas and holy blue jeans.
I understand.
But anyway, you give some money to Gail, and it may be $1, it may be $2. I think inflation's ran it up to $2 now.
$2.50.
But anyway, Gail's been taking up money for this cause, and so just from the casual for the cause, $389.
My goodness, thank you, Gail Ellis. Thank you very much.
Gail's written a personal check for another $100.
Wow, thank you, Gail.
I've got one here for you for another $200. So
wow,
what does that work out? About $689.
Wow.
Lee usually sends a check with me, Lee Stewart, and I haven't seen him in a couple, 3 days. So
well, I
am sure he will be bringing something by or putting it in the mail or something.
Well,
Brenda will give him a call, won't you, Brenda?
Oh, yeah, I will. And let me tell you, when Brenda calls, that works. So, Brenda Lawson, I tell you, Southern Heritage Bank, just one of those wonderful contributors and supporters of the Empty Stocking Fund, and not just the financial end, but they have dedicated shoppers and wrappers and people that help us at the party every year.
Yes, they do. They've sent a group up to wrap, and we had a good time with them. But they show up to shop, and they do just about everything we do at the Empty Stocking Fund.
Yeah, I don't rap. I sing country music.
I will tell you, the rapping we do, you can do.
I don't know. You hadn't seen me rap.
We use bags.
Yeah. That's what you tells me, Tim. We use bags. Tim Petit, Southern Heritage Bank. God bless you. Merry Christmas, Tim. Great
Merry
to
Christmas.
see you, buddy.
Good to see y'all.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll bring in Mark Smith real quick.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've also got another visitor here. Hang on, Tim. If I have to deal with this, so do you.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know
if
I can handle this or not.
If I have to deal with this guy, so do you.
Shut up, Hart.
Oh, wow. Looky there.
I won the bet, so you got to pay.
Now, go to the microphone, Mark. My Lord, I know you don't need one. Mark Smith. I know. He's ready to go here. Look at this, Bridget. I'll use this.
So you and Shelton have to pay.
Okay.
And Shelton, let Shelton donate his not somebody else's ticket, his tickets to a basketball game.
Oh, okay. There we go. That's a pretty good thought there. Mark Smith, McDonald's and Smith Family McDonald's. Well, no, I mean, the bet was, the Coke Zero, so you brought me a Coke Zero. Right. That's not exactly what we talked about, but it's fine.
Again, I told you when we made the bet, I have no control over that.
Well, that was Josh Rogers. Don't blame me.
Here.
No,
you guys talking about, he's a politician. You can't trust him. Okay? Come on. There's the bet. I win, so you got to pay.
Well, I'll be glad to donate to the Ronald McDonald House, I guarantee you. Hey, so Mark, while you're here, buddy, what do you make Tennessee in the Orange Bowl? What do you think about that?
About Clemson? Well, here, we're going to find out who's going to play.
Yeah.
Okay, Engel, the quarterback for Clemson, he entered the transfer portal yesterday.
That's right.
Who's going to play for Tennessee? Is Hyatt going to play? that's the big thing now that these kids that they're going to forfeit and go to the NFL draft. You see Oklahoma, they lost, I think, 8 guys already.
Really?
So it's going to change here. I hope we beat Clemson. I think Dabo Swinney's one of the biggest crybabies in all of college sports. The comment, the hamburger flipper comment that he made about our team and our program was he said it was a joke. No one took it as a joke. His team, they play in a second level conference. The ACC in football is a second level conference.
I used to say ACC football is as interesting as a dial tone, but now they're a little more interesting. They're a little more interesting.
They're a little bit more interesting than you, Steve. So
I don't know why you're having to drag me into it.
But here, it's going to be, here. Should we beat them? Yes, even though we're a 2.5-point underdog. But here, we're going to go line them up. We're going to go play, and we'll have a new offensive coordinator. So that'll be interesting to see who they call the plays. Alex did a decent job. We are the number 1 team as far as offense in the country.
Yep, that's right.
So,
Mark Smith joins us. You and your family, started by your dad, Hank, the late great Hank Smith. You guys have always given back to this community. I know the Empty Stocking Fund was very special to him and to your family.
Oh, it's always been. Reverend Littlefield was a very special man, and I believe he was your grandfather.
That's right.
And that meant a lot to my father that he would take time out to take care of kids.
Yeah.
And it's all about kids, okay? Mm-hmm. We woke up in the greatest country in the world. We have a roof over our head, food. If you can give $5, give $5. If you can give 10, give 10. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. There is no nation too small or too large.
That's exactly right.
And to reach out to this community. This community is one of the most giving communities in the world, and
absolutely,
we see it with how they support the Ronald House, and it's amazing.
Ratterman Shell,
the Ratterman Shell. Here, just all the different causes. How we support Lee University and Cleveland State, and the different things in this community that I had someone from North Central College. It's a D3 school in Naperville, Illinois, in here yesterday to come see me, and I took him over to Cleveland High School, and he was so impressed with our high school. And when he walked into Raider Arena, he goes, "Wow, this is nicer than some D3 schools. This is nicer than some D2 schools." Mm-hmm. So, and it's if you've ever been to Stegman Coliseum at the University of Georgia, it's better than that. So. But that's what this community is about, and he was just amazed, and the different people people come see Brenda all the time, but the difference from the different schools that I'm involved with when I take them over to Cleveland High and I show them our facilities, wow, look at the football field, look at the arena, look at the Jones Center, look at all the different things that our kids have and just how nice they are. Yeah. And it doesn't come because our community supports it and takes good care of it.
Yeah, that's right. Cleveland High Hall of Famer Mark Smith. And Mark, thank you very much for what you've done. Really forget the Empty Stocking Fund. Thanks for this Coke Zero. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, so I won the bet. The Ronald House I'll be looking forward to. The Ronald House will be looking forward to your check.
You got it, buddy. Check's in the mail.
Well, here, you forget I'm from Chicago. I have friends like Guido and Luigi, and they're in the cement shoe business.
My knees may hurt. No, I am proud to do that. Yeah. It's a tremendous organization. Yeah, all right, I tell you what, we're going to take a break right here. We've got to get the news. And then Melissa Woody and Donna Simpson. Did you see them out there?
Yeah, by the way, this goes on.
Yeah.
Shelton,
Thursday.
He gets nothing. He's a mooch. He gets nothing.
Oh, my!
Wow. He's out there throwing how he's extorting people.
Yeah.
Well, the FBI is going to be calling him because when you say those things on public airwaves, in today's thing, you're extorting things. So.
I can't wait. That'll be fun.
Well, thank you for having me in here.
Thank you, Mark. Great to see you. Tim Petit, thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Great to see you.
Good to see you, buddy.
It is Mix 104.1. We're back in a moment.
This traffic report is brought to you by Ellen.
This is John Davis, the trade-in Trade-In Man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway, and we will overpay for your old car today. High mileage, cosmetic issues, that's okay. Rusted, busted, can't be trusted, all trade-ins are welcome. Just bring us your old car as is. Don't even wash it. You'll be shocked of how much I'm willing to pay for your old car in any condition. Come see me, John Davis, the Trade-In Man for Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where selling your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid Mattress Factory and Showroom.
Peyton Southeastern is hiring. You have the potential to earn over $21 an hour with new progressive pay rates, a $2 night shift premium, plus you're eligible to earn a $5,000 stay bonus. Peyton's in Cleveland has open interviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. and then from 1 to 3 p.m. Apply online at jobs.kroger.com to work at Peyton Southeastern in Cleveland.
At Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, the tradition was founded by Ralph and Stella Buckner and continued by Ralph Buckner Jr. and his wife, Shari Buckner. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory is a tradition of service. Ralph Buckner Funeral Home and Crematory, caring for Cleveland families whenever they need them. Visit ralphbuckner.com.
Lifetime Certified is the new buzz in town for Vehicles Direct. 12-month, 12,000-mile comprehensive warranty. Lifetime powertrain warranty. Complimentary maintenance for 1 year. Certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Love it or leave it, satisfaction guaranteed. Best trade-in value in town. Kelly Blue Book Buy Center. Vehicles Direct, South Lee Highway in Cleveland at APD 40. Visit vehiclesdirect.com.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of the relationship that I've developed with my care team.
They take me directly back and start evaluating my needs.
I choose Direct Primary Care Associates because of its flexibility, and so should you.
DPCA. Practice made perfect.
So we got another round of sisters today, like we did yesterday. And so, ladies, we are going to put the Southern Heritage donation on your account.
Yes.
That we are going to.
Yes.
Go ahead and do that.
Yes.
Okay,
Mark
sure.
Smith said he wanted his on our account too.
Mark It's on Smith? There,
too. We were in the building.
You were in the building. That's right.
Yeah, I heard that the other day. If
You
you're
gotta
in the
be
building,
in the building.
In the building.
At least.
We were here at 8:01 because I can't be on time. I might ruin my reputation.
We don't want to break a tradition. All right, let's go to the Mermaid Mattress Weather Center. On your picket.
The Mermaid Mattress Holiday Sale is going on now. Buy select iCool and L&K mattress sets by Mermaid and receive a free adjustable base upgrade only at Mermaid Mattress.
For today, we'll have cloudy skies and a 40% chance of occasional rain showers this afternoon. A high of 62 and a low of 60 this evening with rain showers this evening. For tomorrow, rain throughout the day. A high of 68, a low of 58 tomorrow evening with a 50% chance of scattered showers for tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, we'll have cloudy skies with a 50% chance of rain showers. A high of 69. Your current Simply Bank temperature is 50 degrees.
All right, this weather brought to you by Bradley Concrete and Lamcon Ready Mix. Thank you for what they and Charlie Lay and Kirk and Renee Lambert and Charlie and Lisa Lay have done for the WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. Ladies, officially, good morning to both of you. How are you?
We are fabulous.
Thanks for doing it again this year. We appreciate it.
We're excited, Steve. We love it. We love to talk. So
well, hey,
and we love to talk at the same time. So
right.
And anything for you, Steve, and the children,
and the children. The children would be the tops.
That's right.
Of course, Bradley County Clerk Donna Simpson Simpson, is it true, Donna, you're taking a portion of the license plate we're going to give the Empty Stocking Fund? Is that?
Oh, well, Steve, you know I would if I could.
Sadly, can't do that. Okay. Well, ladies, I just want to turn it over to you. Let's get the party started here. Back over to you.
We have come bearing gifts.
Oh, man, I love it.
Of course. And also, Rick Simpson, my dear brother-in-law, is about to deliver my cell phone because I'm sure the money will be pouring in via text.
And
I do not want to miss it. So,
and of course, we get halfway here, and she says, "Well, surely I've got my phone." And I'm like, "No, probably not."
Oh, man.
But I did get Mama her breakfast. Shout out, Mama.
There we go. There we go. I love that. That's wonderful.
We have a few folks who have, prepared ahead of time, unlike myself. Charlie Cogdell has given $100. Got it right here in hand.
Thank you. Big Yankee fan.
Yes, and Candace Natola has given $50.
Thank you, Candace.
Cold hard cash from Candace. Betty Alley, Mama. Our Mama.
That's wonderful.
Mark Smith said out in the lobby she should have a fast pass to heaven with the Alley sisters. She's had to deal with.
Amen.
She gave $100.
Oh, thank you, Betty, so very
Yes.
much. Thank you.
And Dewey Woody.
Yes.
Yes.
I know him.
We know Dewey Woody.
I know Dewey.
Well, Dewey and I gave $100.
Thank
so Dewey
you
and
so
Melissa Woody gave $100. Donna and Rick Simpson gave $100.
Thank you very much.
And Dewey wanted to give an extra $100 in memory of his daddy, who used to make cotton candy for all the kids. You used to do this on Christmas morning, right?
It was on Christmas morning because back then, my grandfather Littlefield, he would not get the toys and the items from the stores until Christmas Eve. And so that's why it originally happened on Christmas morning. But Dewey's dad, every
make
year,
cotton
or the
candy for
Shriners.
all the kids, and then his mama.
Yep, Doris.
So it's in honor of his mama, Doris Woody Rumba, and his daddy Dewey Senior. His mama would make sausage and biscuits for all the volunteers. Am I right?
Every year.
Yep.
And it was just wonderful. Wait a second.
Save the day.
Rick Simpson to the rescue.
He has turned my house upside down looking for this thing.
Oh, man. Rick, how you doing, buddy? Got a comment from you while you're here. Thanks for all you do, buddy.
Well, thank you. Glad to be here. Merry Christmas,
and you've got your UT gear on, ready for, I guess, the 30th. Is that right?
I hope so.
The Orange Bowl.
I hope they do beat them. We need to. We need a win.
We need a big win there, don't we?
It's appropriate Orange Bowl. I mean,
big orange.
Yeah, exactly.
We won't talk about the last time we were in the Orange Bowl, will we? 1998. Anyway, thank you, Rick.
I appreciate y'all. Thank
This
y'all
man
for
right
everything
here, I'm so glad he's retired because he cooks our supper about 3-4 times a week.
Oh, man.
He mows the lawn.
Oh, dear.
And Dewey Woody's out fighting crime now. We don't want to diss him.
Yeah, he tried to arrest me
now
at the
this
parade.
man right here, he keeps us going. He makes cell phone runs.
Oh, man.
Yep.
Rick,
and he's on tap to be the potentate of the Shrine.
Oh, is that right?
Organization in 2024. He's in the line of succession.
That's wonderful. Hey, can we hire him out? I know we got a lot of people watching who want or listening who may want,
Hey,
find the cell phone.
You know where to find me.
Cook
we
supper,
might make a deal.
mow the lawn. Now, usually Rick and I.
now, girls.
You're going to get real busy real fast here, Rick.
He's only got 2 customers.
Okay, that's all right. Thank you, Rick. Thank you very much,
Thanks,
buddy.
Rick.
Thank you, Rick.
All right, Brenda Lawson. I want to go over to you for an update here, if you're ready for that. I need a minute. Bridget, let's go over to you. The Simmons Bank celebration list. What's happening?
Okay, happy birthday to Kelly Richardson today. She works the front desk at the Cleveland Family YMCA. They're at 5 a.m. each morning. Happy birthday to Kelly. Dana True is 19 today. That's from Dad, Mom, Dylan, and the whole family. Chelsea Clark is 22 today. Kevin McDonald is celebrating today. Been listening to you, Steve, since 1990.
Thank you, Kevin. And listen, if you'd have stopped listening, you'd be a much better person. person. But, happy birthday.
Grace Thompson was 102 yesterday. That is Sheridan's granny. So I hope she had a great day yesterday. And then Dustin Schalk is 35 today. That is from his wife, Destiny. Calling your birthdays and wedding anniversaries to us. We'll take those on the volunteer Ridipest mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line. Go to our website, mymix1041.com, or download our free Mix 1041 app.
Hey, Bridget, tell us how can people get in touch with us for our 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund.
Okay, call in your pledges on the volunteer Ridipest mix line, 614-6499, or text that same number, the HHM text line. You can also go to our website, mymix1041.com, and click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Don't forget, we're going to talk to Cameron Fisher in just a second. Don't forget, Easy Auto Credit have made an unbelievable donation, really. Thank you, Bob Card, Robbie, also Ben Chandler there, Shane Gibson, everybody at Easy Auto. They have donated, if you're watching MixTV.tv, that's the vehicle. It's a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. They've completely donated it. And so they're holding a silent auction at Easy Auto Credit. You stop by Easy Auto and make a bid. Now, Brenda Lawson, who has some experience with vehicles, Brenda, now, you were telling me, and we talked to them about the value, really, of this car. What do you think?
I think the value is between $13,000 and $15,000.
Okay, so they're giving the entire sales to the Empty Stocking Fund. That's a great car, and I will say, we knew about this a couple of weeks ahead. Well, really a long time before that, and I kept texting Ben Chandler, Ben, when can we go with it? Come on. You know me, I'm ready, let's do it. They were doubling and triply checking, making sure the vehicle was good. So this is a great vehicle. You can go by and bid, silent auction, you do that in person at Easy Auto Credit. You have till Friday. Well, really you have till Saturday. Dwayne Williams will announce the winning bid with a live broadcast this Saturday at Easy Auto Credit, 125th Street in Cleveland, where Tom Rowland used to say, if you can't trade at Hall, you can't trade at all. The old Hall Chevrolet. Cameron Fisher's here. Cameron, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How y'all doing?
Let me turn your mic on. Cameron Fisher's here. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great.
You're still doing great.
Yeah.
Cameron, I tell you, you wear so many hats, you do so many things, but one of your crowning achievements, one day when the roll is called up yonder, will be the Greenway right here in Cleveland. And first of all, give us an update. How's everything going?
Everything's going great. So first things first, I want to make sure that I cover the family first, that Donna and I want to give $200 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
You help us every year, Cameron. Thank you so much, you and Donna.
Those are in honor of either our two grandchildren, or our children themselves. So we got two regular kids and two grandkids.
Oh, that's very nice. That's very good. My mother said she wishes she could have skipped to the grandchildren first, but anyway, that's fine.
Because you can give them back.
That's exactly right. Well, thank you so much, Cameron. So, our Greenway, as you and I have talked many times, is transformative. There is no one thing that it doesn't matter who you are, that tens of thousands of people use right here.
Absolutely. That's what makes this such a pleasure to serve on this committee, on the Greenway Committee, is because it reaches everyone. It doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter what your stature is, so to speak. Everybody can use the Greenway. It's free to everyone. It has benefited everyone at every economic level, every social level, whatever you want to call it. And I think that's why it's appropriate that the Greenway is going to give $200 to the Empty Stocking Fund.
Wow, thank you.
Awesome. We've had a great year. We have people that have been benevolent, if you can say that word, benevolent through the year. In fact, tomorrow I'm picking up a 5-figure donation that was totally unsolicited from a Chattanooga foundation.
Wow.
That's just the way people recognize how effective the Greenway is. And so I firmly believe that we should give back to the community that gives to us.
We're joined by Cameron Fisher, representing, among other things, the Greenway Committee, the Cleveland Greenway, Cleveland-Bradley County Greenway. It is something that I use frequently, as weather permits. I know Melissa and Donna. Melissa?
Absolutely. And I want to say this about Cameron. Cameron is the kind of guy that pitches in when he is called on, he is absolutely ready to help out, to be involved in everything. I am so privileged to call him my friend, and I've found that in my 30 years of public relations work in this town, I know everybody's jaw just dropped. 30 years, yeah. I've been at the chamber 23, but every project has to have a champion. It has to have someone who gets up in the morning thinking about that project. And Cameron is that for the Greenway. And you're right, I can't think of anything that touches so many people. And so that's, Cameron, that's something to be hugely proud of. And we're just proud of you for accomplishing all that you've accomplished. And there's still more to come.
Well, thank you. Let me give me that check and give it back to Melissa.
Forget the empty stocking fund. Hey, Dee Burris is here. I say all the time, Dee, if you want to join Melissa on that microphone, we'll fight. We're in the house that Dee Burris built. And, of course, Dee hosts the discussion, which, Dee, I know you've had a real run here, some wonderful guests lately.
I have. I've had three of the best I've had on there in this room.
Oh, my goodness. And I tell you, Dee, it's a wonderful program. What's to come? What's coming up with the discussion?
I've got somebody coming Saturday or Sunday that I can't reveal. It's somebody everybody in the world knows.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Right. How can we watch it for those that don't know?
It'll be on Sunday or Sunday week.
Yeah.
But this guy is, I can't believe it.
Oh, is that right?
Oh, wow.
Well, okay. And
so I'm looking forward. I'm not even positive. I'm wondering if it's a scam, but
Man, that's a good teaser.
That's a good guess right there, Dee.
Really?
When you want to, Dee Burris, and so you go to dburris.com or
dburris.com or go to the discussion on Facebook, either one.
Either one, and they'll find it. Dee, you and your family have been helping the Empty Stocking Fund for as long as I can remember. You really have.
We have, and I got a check for $333.
Hey, Dee Burris, thank you very much. Melissa and Donna want that on their account. So,
yes, sir. Thank you, Dee. We appreciate you.
Dee does
have a good day.
Dee was best friends with our Uncle John Paul Douglas.
Oh, that's right.
I knew where the body was buried with John Paul.
Dee Burris, everybody. Dee, thank you very much.
Thank you, Dee.
In honor of John Paul Douglas.
Oh, thank you, Dee.
In honor of John Paul.
Thank you, Dee.
Thank you, Dee.
Lord, Dee's going to make me cry.
I know. Well, I got some special people, don't we, ladies?
Oh, we miss our Uncle John, too. Oh, Lord. Yeah.
I know. We all do. Yeah. Let me go back over to you, ladies.
All right.
So let's ring these bushes here, you know.
All right. So we have some more moolah to put on the total, Brenda. You ready? So every year, our friends Gina Akins and Sherry Cry, who we travel with, it's the little fabulous four there.
There you go.
We go to Disney, we go to the beach, we go to all these places, Savannah.
Every time I go to Disney World, I call Melissa Woody. I'm very serious about this. And hey, Melissa, what's the latest? What do I need to know?
Yep.
And she's helped me more than anybody.
We give him the latest tips. So instead of giving gifts to each other, we years ago decided to start giving to the Empty Stocking Fund in honor of each other and our friendship and our friendsmas. So that's $100, $25 from each of us.
Thank you.
And then also Gina has given an extra $25. Gina Akins in memory of her husband Terry.
Yeah,
we miss Terry. And then Sherry Cry has given an extra $50, and that's in honor of her granddaughters Mallory and Addison. And so that total of what we have. Oh yeah. That's the jeans jar.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
wow.
The jeans jar every Friday. If you don't have an important meeting, which we try not to do that on Friday because we get to wear jeans. If we get to wear jeans at the chamber, if you put $1 in the jean jar. So we have $115 from the jeans jar.
Wow.
And that's from Mike Griffin, Lisa Fain, Doug Berry, Danielle Seals, Aaron Weatherford, Zach Brooks, Tammy Randolph, Melissa Skinner, and yours truly, the team at the Chamber of Commerce, Mary Tom Jenkins, only she works from home, so she gets to wear jeans all the time.
Well, I think if it were up to Griffin, it'd be the Speedo jar. Wait a second. Hang on a second.
Ooh, ouch.
Oh, man. I mean, let's just get started on Griffin. I mean, yeah.
Oh, gosh. We'd be here all morning.
We really would.
Yeah. And I've got dental surgery. After this, I have to go have dental surgery, so I figured I'd get you and the dental surgery over with in the same day.
And what's worse? What is worse?
Definitely the dental surgery.
Austin's laughing in the control room. Bring him on in.
Matt Coleman's here, too.
Okay, let's talk to Blake. And we've got another special presentation. Bridget, what do we need to know here? What's going on?
Okay, well, call us on the Volunteer Ridipest Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or you can go to our website, mymix1041.com, click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Brenda's still counting a little bit. We do want to remind everyone that we have a dear friend of ours coming in just a second here. Yeah, join them right here at the table there, Blake, if you will.
Good.
But we do have, Brenda, let's talk about shopping and wrapping. These are 3 very important days for the Empty Stocking Fund.
Yes, today at 9 o'clock, we will be going to Walmart on Keith Street.
Yeah.
I'll get it right in a minute. To shop. So if you love to shop, I know it's raining, but come on out. We'll be in the dry. We'll have tables set up around the self-checkouts, and there'll be someone there to guide you and give you instructions. So if you love to shop, come out and help us. Starting tomorrow at 9 o'clock, we will be wrapping all these gifts that we have to have wrapped by Wednesday evening. So if you can come out and help us wrap, we'll be wrapping at my office, 3555 Keith Street. Suite 106, and that's in the Creekside Plaza.
All right, we're going to talk with Blake Kondo in just a second. I want to remind everyone, we have had some people really step up and give some tremendous prizes for everyone who donates to the Empty Stocking Fund. We started, Brenda and I and Tom and Sandra started talking about this a few years ago. We broke down any minimum gifts, anything like that. If you give whatever you give, you're up for these prizes. And Bridget, if you'll run these down for us quickly, I do want to recognize we've had some wonderful organizations donate some great prizes.
Yeah, that's right. So we have, here are some of the great prizes. Cleveland State Community College has donated 2 tickets to an evening with Tamika Catchings. We have 4 Six Flags tickets to Holiday in the Park, a 4 set of Dollywood tickets, also 4 tickets to see an Atlanta Braves game. We have 4 tickets to the Lady Vols versus Georgia. That includes a parking pass. 4 tickets to the UT Vols basketball game versus Auburn. That also includes a parking pass. A NASCAR package, also 2 tickets to the Tennessee Titans versus the Texans on Christmas Eve, and then a 3-month household membership to the YMCA for up to 2 adults and 5 children.
Blake Kondo joins us representing, now what's the official name of the pickleball organization?
Cleveland Pickleball Association, CPA.
This, Blake, as you and I have talked several times, is a phenomenon in not only here but this nation.
That's right. It's one of the fastest growing sports in the nation, and we're seeing growth locally. Just tremendous takeoff. I don't know if it was COVID and people trying to get outside and do something family-wise, but our growth has been phenomenal. We just celebrated Billy Cabrera's 80th birthday party. He's the one that brought pickleball to Cleveland. He saw it at the Senior Olympics. It stayed with seniors for quite a few years, but now all ages are playing, and it's just phenomenal growth. We've got a tremendous amount of people. There's probably 75 people playing right now at the 3 different gyms on this rainy morning. And if we had outdoor play, it would be even more.
As we speak, they're playing.
That's correct.
Just hundreds and hundreds. And I'm reading, Blake, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm reading that pickleball will probably be an Olympic sport by 2024 in Los Angeles.
There is a push for that. You have to have so many nations that participate to get that, and they're about 3/4 of the way there, but we're adding 10 or 15 nations every month or so.
Wow.
It's just it's a good transition for a lot of the Asian countries that have played badminton, because it's a similar size court, and so they have the facilities already. And Padel's really taken off in Europe. If you're a racket sports fan, you know about Padel, and so the clubs are also adding pickleball to those clubs, and so there's a tremendous growth. And it's an all-age sport. It's as complex as you want it to be, but it's also a simple sport. So we have people participate from 10, 11, 12 years old to mid-80s. And
What do you tell the person? They say, hey, I've seen it, I've heard about pickleball, I want to start. What do you tell those people that want to get involved?
That's tough because we're limited on our court space right now, and we're really full. Coming this spring, the city's going to offer some clinics. As soon as basketball clears out some of the rec centers, we're going to have some beginners clinics, some intermediate clinics, and advanced clinics.
Well, come back and tell us about that.
Yeah, I'll be glad to.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we'll fill those up. There is some opportunities for some lessons. And we have several instructors. Matter of fact, I'm trying to go get my instructor's lesson certification this weekend in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
But Chattanooga has some people teaching lessons also. But not necessarily lessons, but just show up. Some of the rec centers, there's plenty of friendly people. It's a quick game, 12-minute game or so, and people jump in and play for a little bit, and they'll be happy to show you something they really enjoy. It's a really social aspect because of the quickness of the game too. So.
Blake, do you have to be coordinated?
You have to be able to. You don't have to walk and chew gum at the same time, but you do have to be able to hit the ball back and forth across the net a little bit. We've seen Steve play tennis, and I think he's better off playing shuffleboard instead of pickleball.
Oh, man! You've seen Mike Griffin and me out there, too. I know that. All right, Blake. Well, listen, you started last year, and your association helping the Empty Stocking Fund, so I'll just turn it over to you.
That's right. We collected funds, and a lot of people give to other organizations and other things, but they also give individually. But as an organization, we collected over $1,000 to give.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much. Blake Kondo and the Pickleball Association. They're great people. And you know what I love about it? Anything that gets people out moving and exercising is a wonderful thing. We have Cameron Fisher here with the Greenway. He can tell you that. And it's just such a great thing.
It is.
The quality of life, really.
It really is. And, it affects all ages. It's a sport where grandpa can play with grandson and mother and daughter can play together, and they do. And we have people that do that in tournaments, at high levels, and not just recreationally. So our average level of player is much better than many areas, and it shows with our tournament winnings. But it also, shows that we're taking our beginners and coaching them up and getting them to that intermediate level. And I think that's one of the reasons we have such a large group is because we play quality pickleball.
Well, please thank the players, the association, those that gave on our behalf. Thank them on our behalf, Blake. Blake Kondo, our buddy. And tell your dad I said hello and to stop talking about my time impersonating Elvis. Every time I see him, he screams that I used to do Elvis karaoke. And it's true, I did. But it's true. I love Chuck Kondo. Thank you, Blake, very much.
Thank you, Steve.
Blake. God bless you. Merry Christmas.
You too.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Brenda Lawson, let's go back over to you.
Okay, we want to thank Southern Heritage Bank for $389. Gail and Michael Ellis, $100. Mark Smith, $1,000. Tim and Mary Petit, $200. Cleveland Bradley County Greenway, $200. Cameron and Donna Fisher, in honor of their children and grandchildren, $200. Charlie Cogdell, $100. Candace Notella, $50. Betty Alley, $100. Dewey Woody and Melissa, $100. Donna and Rick Simpson, $100. And Dewey Woody in memory of his dad, who made cotton candy for the Christmas, and his mom made the sausage and biscuits, so $100 for those. D. Burris Construction, in honor of John Paul Douglas, $333. The Fab Four, Gina, Sherry, Melissa, and Donna, $100. Gina Akins, in memory of Terry Akins, her husband, $25. Sherry Cry, in honor of Mallory and Addison, her grandchildren, $50. The Jean Jar, the Cleveland Chamber of Commerce, $150. And the Cleveland Pickleball Association, $1,000. Brings our total to $124,125.86.
Oh, my goodness. We are moving.
And we're not finished yet.
And we're not finished yet. Let me, I tell you, ladies, let me welcome in our longtime friend, Tina Ledford, with Weichert Real Estate. And Good morning, Tina. How are you?
Good morning. I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good, and I know that, first of all, congratulations on your brand new location.
Yes, we're extremely excited. We were right beside Miss Brenda, and we would go over and wrap presents all the time. We didn't get to do that this year, which is why I came in with a little guilt gift.
Well, that's all right. That's okay.
But I do still have a couple of days, right? I can come and help. Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Right.
Yes, but we do have our new office. It's amazing. It's huge. We're having our grand reopening tomorrow. I think you guys are going to come join us from 11 to 2.
Bridget was the only one we could find, so I'm sorry, Tina.
That's okay.
Go ahead and apologize on our behalf.
Be glad.
No, that's fine. So, yeah, what time is the big open house tomorrow, Tina?
It's from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're going to do ribbon cutting at 12:30. Got tons of food, drinks, lots of activity. We're going to have a lot of fun. We hope everybody can just come out, drop in, say hello, grab some food.
Bridget was telling us earlier, she was promoting it, that you've got a great food truck, I believe, or caterer, I'm sorry.
Caterer. Yes, Front Porch Catering is
Yeah.
actually there. Our big sponsor is Cornerstone Title and Escrow. They're actually in our office. And then also Pillar to Post.
Yes.
Inspection.
I know
Bart.
them.
Yes, and Success Mortgage Partners also
Yes.
are
Yes.
some sponsors. So we're excited. We can't wait.
Going to be a great time. Tell us about Weichert Realty and really what sets you apart.
Well, honestly, our slogan is we sell more because we do more, but what sets us apart is we're more like a family. We are the only family-owned franchise still in the U.S. Large company, but we are a franchise. We're still owned by Jim Weichert, who started in 1969 in New Jersey. So I just feel like we have all the tools, all the training. And we have a full-service brokerage. I love it there.
And how can people get more information about Weichert Realtors?
Our direct number is 423-380-8872, and we're just 4035 Keith Street. Can't miss us.
Tina Ledford, Bridget, I know we're looking forward to the broadcast tomorrow.
That's right. We'll be there from 11 to 1, so we're looking forward to being with Weichert Realtors tomorrow.
All right, Tina, and I'm going to go over to you for the Empty Stocking Fund. Tell us what's happening.
Well, I've got a 4-year-old grandbaby, and I've got one that's going to be here any day, and I've got another one in February. So I'm giving $100 for each grandbaby to the Empty Stocking Fund. We're excited, really excited.
Thank you very much.
No worries.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds great.
Merry
Thanks,
Christmas.
guys. Merry Christmas.
Let me go back for an update to Melissa Woody and Donna Simpson, our co-hosts this morning.
All right, this just in, Steve. We have Melissa Brown, my dear friend that I graduated high school together. They lost her dad this past year, Jimmy Graham.
Yes.
And she wanted to give $100 in memory of her dad and said that Reverend Littlefield had such an impact on his life.
Well, you know, Jim Graham and their family, yes, they were very active with my grandfather Littlefield and Faith Memorial, and really helped with the formation of our Little People's Church, which was a very, very unique concept in 1974. At that time.
Her mama and daddy loved your granddad.
Oh, and I still talk to her mom.
So Melissa Brown, $100. Yeah, thank you, Melissa.
Wonderful people.
I love you, Melissa.
Wonderful people.
And then, Steve, I've got a text since Melissa forgot her phone. He's texting me, Matt and Gilly Wiseman for $200.
Oh, Matt Wiseman.
Yeah.
Well, that's for all.
Matt Wiseman
That's our
and Gilly.
That's for all the fun he makes of me. And anyway, Dwayne, I think we're going to have a call, or we need to call someone. I'm going to just hand you this because I don't really know what's happening here, but just take a look at that, and believe someone wants to donate, so we're going to set that up.
Steve,
yes, ma'am.
I've got this little white envelope. It's a tradition at the county clerk's office. When you see a little white envelope, you need to either run or grab your purse, one or the other.
That's about right, isn't it?
So I went to work at the county clerk's office 34 years ago, and at that time, and up until about 2 years ago, we always drew names at Christmas, and you had to decide who you needed to be nice to, and we had lists of who you might have and who I might have. And so a couple of years ago, we decided that we were going to, instead of drawing names, we were going to give to the Empty Stocking Fund. So we've started sending around the envelope for that, and this is $700 from the county clerk's office. So
wow.
yeah, they're a good bunch and always willing to help out when they can, and so I appreciate them, and I'm happy to do that. And then also I have $50 from David and Wanda Justice, and
Yes.
Wanda works with me, and
Yes.
they wanted to give a little extra, so they've got lots of good things, and we've all got lots to be thankful for. So,
well, thank you. You've got a wonderful staff, and you are one office that we all see at one. Usually, I guess once a year.
yes, that's right. That's right.
At one point or another. And let's go to the phone and say good morning. Who do I have on the phone line?
Hey, this is Brittany from the Flooring Center.
Brittany from the Flooring Center. Brittany Davis, how in the world are you?
I'm great. How are you, Steve?
I'm doing very, very well. And first of all, tell me what's happening at the Flooring Center. What can you folks do for people?
Well, we can do a variety of things now. We're opened a new store next to us called Finish and Touch, and we do custom shower doors and just kind of the finishing things of the house.
Really? I didn't know that. I did not know
We haven't had
that.
a grand opening yet, but we'll get there soon, hopefully this next year, and I'm sure you'll be there to help us.
Sure. Well, I parked, by the way, thanks. Tell your dad, too, thanks. I parked in your parking lot for the parade and walked to Bradley, so I probably owe you something.
That's okay. A lot of people do.
Well, Brittany, I know you called on behalf of the Empty Stocking Fund, so hey, let me know what's happening here.
We're going to donate $500.
Wow.
To the Stocking Fund.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're happy to. It's something that's dear to our hearts, and we all want to do what we can to help.
Well, Brittany, I was neighbors as a child with your husband, Chad Davis, and so I've known him and your family. I've known your dad for a long time, and you guys have got a great team over there and a great family, and I can't thank you enough for doing this.
Thank you. We're happy to help.
All right. Tell everybody where the Flooring Center is located.
We're at 923 Starview Drive.
Right up there and behind the chef. And
On the site of the old Starview Drive-In where they made hot slaw.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hot slaw. Remind me of hot slaw and what is it?
Hot slaw and art, y'all.
And it's coming back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's coming back April 1st, and we filmed a little episode of Tourism 2 out in front of Brittany's Flooring Center because that's where the theater was, and I'm sure they were in there going, what in the world are those girls doing?
Well, anyway, Brittany, thanks so much. We really appreciate the Flooring Center and your gift to the Empty Stocking Fund. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Brittany, our friend Brittany Davis. Brian Collins, what in the world? Or come on up here.
What are you doing? I can't even get parked in this place. I have to park out in the pasture.
First of all, big congratulations to Baylor School on the state championship.
Well, thank you. That
Last
was
Thursday.
fun, and that was exciting. Been a long time. Been a long, long time.
One of the best games. People are telling me one of the best games I've ever seen in high school football.
Really was. It was really good. The second half was, the first half was just an offensive blowout. Second half, we came out, controlled the line of scrimmage, stopped them. It's been a long time coming, but it was a lot of fun to watch, and we all had a very good time winning that state championship. It was good.
Brian, our families go way back. Your dad and Reverend Littlefield were dear, dear friends.
Way back. I can remember when I was a child, and I'm old.
No,
so
come
this
on,
has
Brian.
been a long time ago. But, no, my dad, every Christmas, he would come out and say, get in the car, Brian. We've got to go see Reverend Littlefield. That's right. And we would get in the car, and we would drive over to Faith Memorial. Yep. And we would see your grandfather and talk a while, and we've been supporting this fund for a long, long time. So we try to continue that tradition. You folks do a great job with it and help a lot of people, and I know the community really appreciates everything all of y'all do. You and Brenda and the Rowlands and just everybody does a great job in supporting the kids in the community.
Well, before we talk about that, I do want to mention Brian Collins and Collins Oil, and I believe you have the last gas station where you actually pull up and they fill your tank
and we
for you.
Pump your gas. That's exactly right. At competitive prices. We don't charge a higher price. We're right with everybody else, and we'll check your oil, and try to take care of you the best we can.
You know, and you and I have talked about over the years, you know, South Lee Highway right across from Bradley. And look, there's a lot of moms out there. There's a lot of, hey, there's people like me, but there are ladies maybe.
There
They
are
don't
ladies,
need to get
there are
out.
older ladies.
Older
we have a lot of commercial accounts that that come down and trade with us, and we take care of them and do that. So we've just been doing what we've been doing for years. It's just try to do it the old-fashioned way and take care of people and try to get them to come back.
That's right. It's Collins Oil right across from Bradley Central High School on South Lee Highway. Well, Brian, yeah, over to you. Let's talk about the Empty Stocking Fund.
The Empty Stocking Fund has been doing this a long time. It's done a great job. It's amazing what you guys have done combining your resources and the amount of money you have been able to raise, because I don't think there was anything like that amount of money raised.
It's incredible.
In the past. It is incredible, and it's incredible the support you get from everybody in the community. We have such a giving community and such good people here that support the people here in the community. And I think that's what it's all about. We need to help our friends and neighbors that are in need this time of year.
Amen to that. And we'll have right now about 1,300 children this Saturday out at Ocoee Middle. And
wow, 1,300. That's amazing.
Local right here in Cleveland and Bradley County.
That's right.
Brian, thank you very much.
Thank you for everything you guys do. Keep this bunch in line over here. Do not let them get in trouble.
Brian and Ross Tarver, two of the most entertaining people when they're together. Back to elementary school, I believe. Is that right?
We sure did. Grown up together since we were little bitty guys. So we've been together, and
it was Brian's birthday earlier this year, and Ross texted me and said he's 70. Well, I wasn't thinking. Of course, I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'll just read whatever comes. So I said it, and apparently we had. Well, Brian, he said he's going to get Ross back for that.
I am going to get Ross back for that, but I'm waiting for a good time to get him back when he's not expecting it. So Tarver, it's coming.
All right. My buddy Brian Collins. Brian, thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Brian.
Great to see you.
Collins Oil, South Lee Highway, across from Bradley Central High School. Brenda.
So we have another donation in, Patrick and Angie Abercrombie, in honor of Lowe's Lighting staff and in memory of their dads, Charles Abercrombie and E.L. McMahon. And then we have heard from Southern Heritage Bank Casual Fund, $389. Gail and Michael Ellis, $100. Mark Smith, $1,000. Tim and Mary Petit, $200. Cleveland Bradley County Greenway, $200. Cameron and Donna Fisher, in honor of their children and grandchildren, $200. Charlie Cogdell, $100. Candace Natola, $50. Betty Alley, $100. Dewey, Woody, and Melissa, $100. Donna and Rick Simpson, $100. Dewey Woody, in memory of his dad, who made cotton candy every Christmas, and Mom, who made sausage and biscuits for your grandfather, $100. Burris Construction.
That was just at Christmas. That wasn't every morning. Yeah. The sausage biscuits, that was a special treat.
Burris Construction, D. Burris, in honor of John Paul Douglas, $333. The Fab Four, Gina, Sherry, Melissa, and Donna, $100. Gina Akins, in memory of husband Terry, $25. Sherry Cry, in honor of Mallory and Addison, her granddaughters, $50. The Jean Jarrett, Cleveland Chamber of Commerce, $115. The Cleveland Pickleball Association, $1,000. Tina Letford, in honor of her three grandchildren, $300. Melissa Brown, in memory of her dad, $100. Matt and Gilly Weissman, $200. Bradley County Clerk's Office, $700. David and Wanda Justice, $50. Brittany Davis, the Flooring Center, $500. Collins Oil Company, $500. The Collins Family, FB&J Enterprises, $500. And Melissa Skinner, $50, for a total of $127,025.86. That's
awesome! Yeah. And Melissa Skinner is at our office at the chamber. She wanted to do that in honor of her grandchildren, Troy and Paisley. And I got another text here, and I'm going to see if I can manage to get this out of my mouth. But Aaron Weatherford, my dear friend at the chamber, he was talking to Olivia. Olivia wanted to know what the Empty Stocking Fund was. So he was telling her what it was all about. And she said, well, I need to give to that. So she said, I think I'll start with I think I'll give $5. And then she said, no, wait, I'm going to give $10. And then finally she said, you know what? Those kids need a better Christmas because I'm going to have a good Christmas. Those kids need a good Christmas. I want to give all my piggy bank. $30 is what Olivia Weatherford is giving. And so then she challenged her daddy to give double of what she's giving. So it's a total of $90 from the Weatherford family, starting with Olivia's piggy bank. So we, of course, appreciate that. And that sweet child, she is the bravest kid I know. And I love that kid. And I know everybody is praying for her.
Oh, man. I tell you, you know, you said it, her bravery and what she's been through, that gift is precious in the sight of God.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And her little sister, Ella, and her little brother, Eli, they're going to have a great Christmas, and we just love that family and wrap our arms around them.
Just keep praying. Cameron Fisher, what do you make of all this, buddy? You've been here a long time.
I'm just passing the checks. This is pretty good. All right.
It is. And let me go to another area you're so involved in, the Church of God International. You guys kicked us off. I mean, you know, for the last several years, we've kicked off the entire Empty Stocking Fund with you.
Glad to do it. Always glad to have people in the community. You know, people pass by Keith and 25th, one of the most prominent intersections in Cleveland, and they see those buildings over there. They don't connect with them, so we try to connect with the community on every opportunity we can.
Why don't you tell Brooks to connect a little less?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, he embarrassed me at the parade so bad, it's unbelievable. Comes in a Lamar Alexander plaid. I asked him if he was going to walk across the state, but as Lamar did for governor. But anyway, I mean, I just can't imagine. I mean, you know, how do you work with him, really? This is the mayor, by the way, we're talking about.
We are talking about the mayor.
Yeah. And does he remind everybody at Church of God headquarters he's the mayor, like every day, every hour?
I better stay quiet on that one.
Yeah, you have to go back over there.
I have to go back over there. We are in opposite corners.
I'll tell you what, we're going to take a break right here. We're going to be joined, unless someone has more to say, I'm going to go back to the panel. But if you're just joining us, Donna Simpson, Melissa Woody, Cameron Fisher, Brenda Lawson. What's your name again? She's a mean one, Mrs. Grinch. No, it's Bridget and me. And so we're here. So what we're going to do, we're going to be joined by our friends at Logan Thompson Law Firm. But does anybody have anything to say before we take a break here? We all right?
I cannot believe it. I'm speechless. I got to pull myself together.
Oh, man. So we're going to take a break, and we have our regular weekly segment with the Logan Thompson Law Firm. So we're going to do that. Thanks so much to Southern Heritage Bank. They have been sponsoring this hour of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. We are going to have some highlights from the Cleveland Board of Education meeting last night. It's a new feature of our Logan Thompson Law segment. Once a month, Matt Coleman, who is now a Cleveland Board of Education member, will bring some highlights from the board meeting from the previous evening. So we're going to take a break, reset right here, and then following that segment, we will come back and recap. And, of course, Bridget, people still have an opportunity to donate even during this segment for the Empty Stocking Fund. What do they need to do? How do they do that?
Okay, call in your pledges. The volunteer Ritipets Mix line, 614-6499. You can also text us at that same number on the HHM text line, or go to our website, mymix1041.com, and click on Empty Stocking Fund.
Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, 20. Mix Mornings on Mix TV is Southeast Tennessee's best way to stay informed about local news, sports, weather, and community events, as well as traffic conditions. Plus, you'll never miss a minute of the latest whimsical banter and rants by the one and only Steve Hartline. Who wrote this promo? Never miss a minute. Mix Mornings on MixTV.tv. Weekdays 7 to 9, MixTV.tv. I'm going to find out who wrote this.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. It's football time here in the great state of Tennessee. Score big with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland all month long. Visit cleveland-nissan.com. home of the lifetime warranty.
It's time for Bradley County to start talking about fentanyl. Did you know in 2021 there were over 20 overdose deaths related to fentanyl in our town? ATS The Bridge is committed to educating and spreading awareness about drug abuse and bring a message of hope to our community. Our community is worth it. Even if substance abuse is the last thing to worry about with your kid, their awareness can help save a friend. For more info, visit atsthebridge.org. ATS The Bridge, speaking out against drugs, speaking up with a message of hope. Visit atsthebridge.org.
Hey, it's Josh with Wholesale Supply. Our team members have been serving the Southeast with the best plumbing, electrical, and HVAC products for the past 75 years. Founded in Cleveland, Tennessee, Wholesale Supply has everything you need, from water heaters to kitchen faucets, from lighting to septic tanks. We literally sell it all. Don't believe me? Stop by one of our 32 stores across the Southeast and check it out for yourself. And tell them Josh sent you. And remember, Wholesale Supply is open Monday through Friday and open to the public.
From Lookout Mountain to Cleveland, from Red Bank to Collegedale, luxury lives here.
Chattanooga Auto Square is your home for premium luxury automobiles.
And we have the largest selection in all of Chattanooga of pre-owned vehicles from every major brand.
Chattanooga Auto Square, Jaguar, Land Rover, Porsche, Infiniti.
Luxury lives here.
For those who deal with painful leg veins, Dr. Eston Winger wants you to know there is help.
Typically, most patients that come in have varying degrees of symptoms with their legs, and it could be that your legs feel heavy, your legs feel tired, your legs ache, your legs swell. And typically this is worsened as the day progresses as you're up on your legs. And most people think, oh, they're just for cosmetic reasons, but no, actually your legs can hurt by having varicose veins. The fact is that the veins are not going to go away on their own. The only way they're going to go away is by an intervention. And if they do bother you or you have questions about them, then I'd be more than happy to talk to you in consultation.
Schedule a consultation by phone 423-472-5423.
At some point in your life, you may be faced with a legal challenge, whether it be a personal injury, business dispute, or family matter. Our goal is to overcome your legal obstacles and get your life back on track.
If you or a loved one have been injured or have legal issues confronting you and your family, talk with someone on our team. We will investigate your problem to determine the facts and the law. Working together, we can develop a plan to obtain the result you deserve.
My dad says our new Linux system saves energy.
Well, saving energy means saving money.
A lot of money?
Yep.
Time for a raise in my allowance.
Savings year after year.
A big raise.
Call today for perfect air you can feel in your home and savings you can feel in your wallet.
Lennox. Air is life. Make it perfect.
Call Dale's Heating and Air today.
This is Thomas Williams with Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. Stop by today and take advantage of Bradley County's largest pre-owned inventory. Or visit cleveland-nissan.com, home of the lifetime warranty.
Well, part of that was good.
It was a little alarming.
Yeah. Were you there?
I was, yes.
Autumn O'Brien, our longtime friend. Well, Matt, first of all, is that the coat you wore last night during the meeting? Because I was watching the meeting.
I did, and they said that they'd only come today if I wore this coat
Yeah,
again.
we told them you had to bring Christmas cheer. So
I was going to text you when I was watching the meeting, but I was like, I'm not going to throw off your flow. So anyway, but Matt, this is going to be a new feature going forward. Tell us about this segment following a board meeting.
Well, you know, we had a retreat a couple of weeks ago with the board, and one of the things we talked about is just trying to expand the community options for the community on what's happening with the board, what's happening with the school systems. And since we were already set up on Tuesday, our board meetings are Monday night, I just thought, you know, with Logan Thompson's history of community outreach and community support, that this would be a good opportunity for, while it's fresh in our minds, those of us can lead the board meeting, come down here, fool around with you for a little bit, and just kind of give the community a bit of an update on what's happening.
Well, Autumn O'Brien, I went to Lee University with, and of course, former Cleveland High principal now at this point, tried to deface my, what had bad intent for my ornament out on the Christmas tree in our lobby. Is that right?
Well, I just was looking for it. I won't say what I was going to do with it, but somebody actually had already done it. They had moved your ornament to the back of the tree. So I don't know who came in this morning, but someone took your ornament.
Who hasn't come in this morning? We've had quite a parade of people here.
They had a better idea than I did. So it was.
I heard the pencil line mustache maybe.
Yes. I'm surprised I still have one. I'm surprised they put one on me on the drive. I didn't even know this, actually.
They did cut off part of your head, so
they do that every year.
It's part of it, but it was hidden and in the back of the tree. But we have now moved it front and center for now.
Well, who cares?
Yeah.
Caroline Corrigan also joins us. Our longtime friend, now the communications coordinator. Is that the right title? At Cleveland City Schools. Matt, let's talk about the meeting last night. It was a very interesting meeting. Just give me some highlights here.
It was a fairly quick meeting, too. But we had some policies that that we had gone on second reading on, and won't get much into those. We try to do that every board meeting, kind of review the policies from previous years and see where they're at. And then ultimately got into some discussions about English as a second language and what advances we're making and where we need to kind of put some attention in those areas. And I had a great presentation on that, as well as Hal Taylor talked about this expansion, but the new entryway onto the school system, which will be kind of a neat little thing for us.
When we covered the news at 7 this morning, one of the stats really stood out to me, talking about the English as a second language presentation last night, 26.2, something like that, 26% are English in the city school system. The English is not their first language. Am I correct on that?
That is correct.
Autumn?
So that means at the home, they're a non-English speaking background. So there is another language in the home. So of that 26%, 15% are served through our ESL department. So that means they are themselves English learners. So our population has increased pretty significantly. The stat that stood out to me last night, and we talked about it a little bit, but we've had a 13.8 increase in our ESL population from last October to this October.
Wow.
And 8% increase in brand new immigrant students who are coming to our school system. And so, we have an incredible ESL department. Their greatest challenge right now is growth and making sure that we can provide the service and support for those students and those families. We also have a pretty large increase in our students who come to us with an interrupted formal education. So they may have been out of school for 2 or 3 years. And so not only are they learning a language, but they also are behind as far as their academic side of things. And so that obviously presents specific challenges for those students too. So we've just seen a really big increase, and so we're really trying to emphasize the work that our ESL department is doing and continue to reach out and find different resources and ways that we can better support our students.
Sorry, Matt, but Autumn, remind me of your new title, what you're doing at Cleveland City Schools. I didn't mention that.
I am now the Director of Academics. So we have a team of 9 of us, and ESL falls under that umbrella. So, and it's been a great transition.
Matt Coleman.
Well, one of the neat facts I saw was the diversity of those languages. So you had 20 different countries or 20 different languages being spoke within the school system. So many of us would think ESL and we're just thinking Spanish, and that may be the largest percentage of those, but obviously we've got some coming from some war-torn countries and some other places, and we're servicing those folks as well. And so, some of the outreach trying to get to the parents and seeing how we can help the parents provide those resources, and because education doesn't stop when you leave the school system. Parents have to support that, and so what can you do for those folks? It was a eye-opening thing. And as we talk about the Empty Stocking Fund, a lot of that concentrates into areas where they're underprivileged, the school systems that maybe have more struggles at the home life than others. And so, programs like this really provide hopefully a good Christmas, a supportive Christmas to many of those families that are struggling in other areas of their lives.
Joined by Matt Coleman, the Logan Thompson Law Firm. This is their weekly segment. So following the Cleveland Board of Education meeting, of course, Matt now on the school board, will recap the meeting. And another big thing last night, I noticed that the next couple of years of the school calendars set. Is that correct?
Yes.
For Cleveland City Schools?
They were. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We
so
didn't get into too much discussion on it. Hopefully, those won't change too much. But at least we can get our spring break set up. And
well, that's what I was thinking. You know? That's very important for the people. Let me go back to Hal's presentation last night. Obviously, a lot of people saw, maybe for the first time, with the Bradley-Cleveland game Friday night, what's happening in front of Cleveland High School. Mm-hmm. Is that what you're referring to as far as the new
and I think that's it's an interesting building they're putting out. And the main entrance, of course, Cleveland has evolved since you and I were there, and the changes with the dome being gone, and that was a real safety concern at one point. And with security and other issues, they really focus a lot of the students into a few of the doors and limit those as much as possible. So this new entranceway will come in and provide a much greater access point for more students to be able to ingress and egress into the school system. I think, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of the funding for that came from COVID funds.
Yes, ESSER funds.
And so it really didn't dip too bad into the budget itself for the school system. So that's positive when you can do those things and maintain the flow of money back to the classrooms.
Autumn, you can speak to that, especially with your time at Cleveland High.
Absolutely. We actually, Jason McCowan was in town Friday visiting at Cleveland High School, and we were walking down the hall, and we have some pictures of former seniors up, and he pointed at Addie Strode, and he said Addie had pitched an idea for an awning in the front entrance because students get dropped off early or stay after school, or say they have band practice or any kind of sports practice, and there wasn't really a place that was sheltered or a place that was climate controlled where they could wait, that was secure. And so that was, 10 years ago. So it's definitely been something that's been on the radar for the main entrance to provide a better kind of greeting and welcome space for guests, but also for a place for our students after school that gives them a little bit of shelter. So it's going to be a great addition for the school system. And we have so many visitors at Cleveland High School. Mm-hmm. So even the idea of having one person at a front window, sometimes there's lines out the front door. So this allows multiple windows and multiple access that they can be screened quickly and enter into the building. So it just makes it a better environment across the board.
Thinking about inclement weather as well.
Oh, yeah,
You've got the students standing out there.
Right.
They're coming in through the rain, and they're that 6:45, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock mad rush.
Yep.
For me, it's I'll get there 5 minutes before we have to show up, and as I did last night.
Yes.
Matt Coleman, the Logan Thompson Law Firm, and again, like you mentioned, you've got the new location in Robert, now on Ocoee Street over there.
It's going to be fun. If we ever get the rest of our pictures put up, maybe we'll do a little broadcast from there.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Keep doing. A couple of us may have climbed up on the roof and watched a few minutes of the parade last night. Got up there and realized this is not a good idea.
Matt Coleman, the Logan Thompson Law Firm, LoganThompsonLaw.com. This is a tremendous idea, by the way. I think it's great. Hopefully we'll, like you said, shed some more light and give more attention to the board meeting.
Yeah, and I think over time we talked last night about developing this a little bit further, because I know you stream this as well as going on the radio, and so maybe get some slides to you or something that have some of those facts for people really to look at.
Be great
if people are interested.
Be great. Well, thank you both. Autumn, great to see you. And Matt Coleman, Caroline Corrigan from Cleveland City School System, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve.
All right, Logan Thompson Law, that's their regular weekly segment. Visit LoganThompsonLaw.com. We're going to transition back to the 52nd annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund in just a moment. Thanks so much to Volkswagen of Chattanooga and Audi of Chattanooga. They are sponsoring this hour of the Empty Stocking Fund. Melissa Woody, Donna Simpson will rejoin us in just a moment.
For a limited time, you can choose from 4 different mattresses.
I'm looking forward to the evening. I'm looking forward to the night. When you want the best buys, the time is right. Time to sleep with the mermaid tonight. Mermaid mattress.
Remember Me Senior Care is Cleveland's first assisted living and memory care neighborhood. They specialize in assisted living for those who are still active with a community of indoor and outdoor activities. They also provide memory care living for those who are facing life with dementia. Learn more online at remembermesc.com or call their office and set up an in-person visit at 423-473-3140. Remember Me Senior Care, a culture of care your loved one deserves.
I've struggled with acne since I was 13. I can't tell you how many times I canceled plans because I couldn't get myself to leave the house. I experienced another sudden breakout and finally turned to Cortina. It was so easy. I just answered a few questions online and uploaded photos. My board-certified dermatologist created the perfect plan, and my custom medication was sent directly to my door. With Cortina, acne no longer has to be a lifelong struggle.
Why Rhino come to Best Buy Metals?
For 20 years, Best Buy Metals has provided permanent steel roofing. Additionally, we've expanded to manufacture metal siding, including steel, board and batten, and traditional lap siding. We also offer custom pole barns, from a simple roof-only structure to a fully enclosed building. Stop by one of our 7 showrooms today or visit us online 24/7 at bestbuymetalroof.com.
Morning, everybody. My name is Doug Vierthal, General Manager, Cleveland Ford. As you can see, the long-awaited construction build has begun. We are definitely, so everybody knows in the community, expanding to support and to service the community. When you pull in, it looks a little bit confusing. We are open during business. Everybody should know that we have a bunch of new Fords in inventory. We have Broncos, we have F-150s, as well as a bunch of orders coming in weekly and monthly. If you need anything, you can reach me. My name is Doug Vierthaler. Look forward to talking to you all soon.
52nd, and then you talk about 1945. Well, the radio portion of this started by Tom and Sandra back in 1970, but the party part started by Reverend Littlefield in 1945. Our guest host this morning, Donna Simpson, our Bradley County clerk, Melissa Woody with the Cleveland Bradley Chamber of Commerce and Convention Visitors Bureau. How are you, ladies?
We are wonderful.
Yes, we are great.
And we realize now you were trying to get rid of us, but you never said wrap up. So we were like, okay, we'll just stick around.
No. Do you think no. We were coming back on the other side of the segment.
Okay, gotcha.
Now, my friend Mark Shepard, and I hate to spoil this, Mark Shepard, Shelter Insurance, when he gave me a great idea one time. You know, I probably should have left that anonymous because now it's just totally busted. When he's ready for me to go, he says, "Would you like a to-go beverage?" Would you like a to-go beverage? Patrick, would you like it? No. Yeah, Patrick Abercrombie is also here with Lowe's Lighting Gallery. Patrick, how in the world are you?
I'm good. How's everybody?
You've helped. We're good. You've helped us for a long time.
We have. My wife and I have made small contributions for years, and we've always given our employees a personal gift. You know, the company gives them a Christmas gift, and we've always given them a gift card to a restaurant or something like that. And about 4 years ago, we thought, they hate gift cards. Everybody hates gift cards. You never spend it all. You waste part of it, so forth and so on. Why don't we, instead of giving them a gift card, why don't we make a donation to the Empty Stocking Fund in their honor?
Wow, that's a great idea.
And so we started doing that, like I said, about 4 years ago.
Yep.
And so we do that, and it blesses us and it blesses them. And then we also have bonus families that we have. My best friend, his wife, and her parents, Mitch and Penny Chastain, David and Carol Hall, that we do for them as well. Instead of gift cards, we do it for them as well.
Oh, wow.
And so
that Dave Hall?
Dave Hall.
Yeah, at Waterville Baptist? Is that the same one? Definitely.
Yes, at Waterville, and then he's also on the Veterans Association.
I love Dave Hall. One of my favorite people.
Yeah, one of mine too.
Yeah.
One of mine too. Yeah. He's my bonus dad.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, and so and then also in memory of my dad, who passed away last year, Angie's dad, who passed away 5 years ago. E.L. McMahon was her dad, and my dad was Charles Abercrombie. And then this year we've lost her uncle Tony DeFries, and so we did an additional gift in their honor, in memory. And then as I was driving to bring my gift, our donation, we thought, I heard Olivia's story, and if that sweet baby can give everything she's got, empty her piggy bank, I can do better. And so I did. I've upped my donation in honor of her, and in honor of her courage, her strength, her compassion, and selflessness. I mean, that baby is going through so much that it's unreal, and it's amazing to see her smile. And then for her to empty her piggy bank, come on now.
It's
come on, people. Get with it. Get with the program. If she can empty her, I can empty my wallet. I can give a little bit more. And so we gave a donation extra in her honor.
Wow.
And I'm challenging you guys. Jesus said they'll be led by children.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's follow this kid's example.
That's right.
This child who has been through so much, continues to go through so much, and empties her piggy bank. Come on now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
We can do better.
And her smile can light up a room.
Absolutely.
Those sweet little blue eyes. Man, she's a beautiful child.
It's unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. If you're just joining us, if you're just joining us, Melissa, if you want to just recap what we're talking about with Olivia Weatherford.
Yeah, I work with Olivia's dad, Aaron, and so 3 years ago they began this journey with Olivia. She was diagnosed with neuroblastoma, and spent a year at St. Jude's, and then since then has been to Memorial Sloan Kettering in New York, trips to Texas, trips to St. Jude, and just all over the place battling this awful C word, and so we've just had front row seats to this journey that this child has had, and she is the bravest kid that I know, bravest person that I know. And so then her daddy texted me and said that she was asking what the Empty Stocking Fund was, and so he was telling her all about it, and she said, well, I need to give to the Empty Stocking Fund, and I want to give $5. And then she said, well, no, wait, I want to give $10. And then she said, no, those kids need a good Christmas. I don't need this money. I'm going to give my piggy bank, which is $30. And then she roped her daddy into doubling what she gave, and so they're giving $90. So
here's what I'd like to do, and if she would want to, I'd love for her to come in and Aaron bring her and maybe her mom if they're available.
Yeah.
If they want to do that.
Okay, I'll talk to Aaron when I get back.
when you talk and after the dental surgery you're going to have. Patrick,
the dental surgery.
She's going from me to dental surgery and she's not sure what's worse.
And now Patrick's made me cry, so I've not even gotten to the dentist yet. I'm already crying.
And that was because of another comment Patrick made off the air about what, little old ladies or something like that? You're talking about
said
Melissa?
He was used to making little old ladies cry. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, and then I got my shovel and just kept.
That's the best line of the morning. That was great. Yeah. Hey, Patrick, while you're here, buddy, you and George Holden, everybody at Lowe's Lighting, what can you do for people? What's happening right now at Lowe's?
A little bit of everything. Yeah. It's getting dark at daylight, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we don't have any light.
And so we're focusing on landscape lighting, lighting up the outside of people's homes. Yep. We do a fantastic business with that. Right now we've got all of our in-stock lamps and mirrors at 50% off.
Wow.
To clear up some of this year's inventory. We're going to market in January to go purchase new inventory for next year, new products. And so we've got that going on. Lighting, residential, commercial, churches. We're doing part of the a lighting change out at Waterville where I attend, at Waterville Baptist.
Yep.
And so, we can help you if you have a lighting need or if you have a lighting problem, we can help you solve that.
And how do people reach you? What do they need to do, or just come down to the showroom?
They can come to the store up at 5585 North Lee Highway. They can call us at 423-476-9332, or they can go to our website, which is the name of our store, loweslightinggallery.com, and they can reach us any of those ways, and we'd love to help you.
Patrick, you and Angie and George and everybody at Lowe's Lighting and your family, just Merry Christmas. I really appreciate it. You've helped us for many, many years.
Thank you,
I
sir.
really appreciate it, Patrick.
To do that, and I'm thankful to live in a city. Somebody was talking about it a while ago, that I live in a city that supports so much different stuff. It's such a diverse group of things that this city supports and keeps moving forward. And I'm thankful to live still in a quote unquote small town USA.
It is, and I tell you, and I know Donna and Melissa and Brenda would agree with this, that we live in the best place in the world. And this is a reminder, these 10 days, a reminder to me personally even, that this is the best place in the world. We can't take it for granted. But there are some wonderful, wonderful causes, wonderful things happening, and they're supported. Let me tell you what, we're going to wrap things up here. I just want to get some final comments. Donna, Simpson, what do you got?
Well, Steve, I just, it just means so much to get to be a little part of something, and I just think that it's a great thing that you guys do. Melissa and I were talking on the way in. I said, Brenda is amazing. She gives up 2 weeks to be here every morning, and I know what a busy woman she is,
that's
and
right.
and I just think that's so special to want, because we're little Hopewell girls, me and Brenda are, and Melissa, and
hello,
I was on
and her.
Have you heard of the Hopewell Highway?
We have. We've been on the Hopewell Highway.
I was out on the Hopewell Highway on Friday with Amber Winters.
Exactly.
Awesome.
It is amazing.
Do you know I accidentally got in their parade?
Yeah.
Did I tell you what happened out there, Brenda? I went to the dedication Friday, and where I'd parked, I was backing up, and I noticed 100 children out there with signs, and they're waving and everything, and so they had the first parents or people or whatever on the Hopewell Highway. Well, here I backed up, and I'm just driving along, and they're waving at me. I wasn't supposed to be there. It was supposed to be the parents and the faculty and all. I'm just waving at them. I'm on the Hopewell Highway, baby, right now.
Oh my God!
Well, height-wise, you fit the demographic.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
Awesome. Yeah, and that
Hopewell.
That is amazing. That Hopewell Highway, because my daddy used to pick Corey up from school at Hopewell, and he would get there 2 hours before school was out, so he could get a good place in the circle. So
and sit in his truck and read John Grisham books. That's what he would do.
There we go.
Exactly.
There we go.
But I just wanted to say how much I appreciate y'all and your effort, and it's a great thing, and we're all very blessed, and I think it's wonderful that you see to it that a lot of little kids are blessed too. So thank you all so much. Thanks to everybody who gives, and thanks for having me and Melissa. I'm going to have her put under anesthesia now. That's the only way to shut her up.
No
That's
pressure.
a nice segue.
Yes, just wanted to say that we are very honored that you would ask us to come in and do this. And who better to do this with than my sister? She's my favorite girl. We tease you all the time, Steve. But man, your heart is huge. And Brenda, we love you, and we are so appreciative of everything you do for our community. I just heard from Aaron, and Olivia is actually flying to Memphis today. Okay. She and Sarah. Okay. And so they'll be there for the rest of the week for a little while. But just pray for them, pray for her, and so he said he would have loved to brought her in if she'd have been able to be here. But anyway, we just we love our community. Wow, I mean, we live in the best place in the world. Great place to grow up. Patrick said he'd lived here all his life. Donna and I have lived here all our life. Brenda's lived here. Steve, I mean, look at us. Room full of native Bradley County or Bradley Countyans. But yeah, we just we appreciate the opportunity to be here. We appreciate all that you do. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Yes,
I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to.
Okay.
Because I feel like doing it.
I'm married. I'm used to it.
Do you mind to say a prayer?
Don't mind at all.
And just almost like a benediction, and just anything the Lord lays on your heart to pray about. Let's pray for Olivia. She's heading to Memphis. But let's just, I'd say, you know what? Christmas is a happy time, but Christmas can be a very lonely time.
You can. People. I co-teach a Sunday school class, and it's a senior adult class, and there are a lot of people in our class that have lost their spouse. They've lost children. They've obviously lost their parents. I mean, they've lost siblings, and it's a constant reminder, and almost weekly, when we're doing our prayer request time, somebody will say, pray for those that this time of year is not particularly a happy time of year. They still have their joy of the birth of Christ and the blessing of their salvation, but they just don't enjoy the holiday this time of year because of those that have gone on and those that they've lost. And so it is important that we understand and then remember that it's not the most joyous time of the year for some people. and that we try to change that for them. We try to help them to see past the grief to the joy that's associated with
And
the
that's
season.
such a good point, Patrick. One thing that I try to focus on is, it's love. That's the cost of love. Mm-hmm. And, when we grieve people and we miss people and we're sad that they're gone, that's because we loved with our whole heart. And so that's a blessing and a gift from God, that love we feel for each other. And that's really, that's what it's all about, is loving each other, loving your neighbor, loving your sister, loving your friends, loving your family. And that is where that sadness comes from, is that we love so much, and that is a blessing.
Absolutely.
Patrick, if you will.
I will. Father God, we thank you, Lord, for who you are, who you choose to be to us, and who you allow us to be through you. And aside from you, we are absolutely nothing. God, we thank you for the blessing of this time of year, what we set aside to celebrate the birth of your Son, our Savior, Jesus Christ. And Lord, we thank you that you set that plan into motion at the beginning of time, that we might have a chance at redemption, a chance at forgiveness and salvation. And Father, as we celebrate this time, as we are so very thankful, Lord, we pray for those who are not as joyous during this time of season, during which maybe they may be grieving a lost loved one, a family member, a child. And Lord, we lift those up to you now and ask that you would help them to see the joy that is associated with the birth of Jesus. And Lord, we pray for those who are less fortunate than us, those that we walk past and drive past and live with in the same community that simply don't have the means to provide a joyous Christmas for their children. And Lord, we thank you for this opportunity to give, to be able to make that happen, and this organization that makes that happen, and the volunteers that put so much time into that. Lord, we thank you for them, that these children might realize and see that they are loved, and that maybe through that expression of love they might come to know Jesus. Lord, we ask now for Olivia. Lord, we thank you so much for her example, Lord, that she just lives courage, and that's a blessing to us and an inspiration to us. And Lord, as they travel today, we ask for your mercies. We ask that you would get them there safely and comfortably. Father, we ask that you would give the doctors that's going to be treating Olivia and working with Olivia, that you would give them your wisdom and your guidance, and Father, that they would seek you in how to treat this young girl. And Father, we know that you have the perfect plan in place for her life and for our lives, and Father, we don't understand it. It's beyond me to understand why a child should have to go through this. But Father, we know that you have a plan, and your plan may just be to teach me how to have courage. Your plan may be to show us what grace and mercy looks like and courage looks like. God, we ask your blessing on that sweet little girl, and you would bless her and bless her family, encourage them, let them feel your love and our love as they support their daughter. And God, as we go forward with this day, Lord, help us to seek ways to honor you and to glorify your name and to serve our fellow man. God, be blessed and honored and glorified by everything we say and do. In Christ's holy name, amen.
Our buddy, Patrick Abercrombie. Patrick, thank you. Brenda Lawson, a final update. Where are we? Anything else we need to add before we go?
Yes. We have heard, as you just heard, Patrick say he upped his donation in honor of Olivia Weatherford, $50. We heard from Chris and Sheila Freeman, $50, and Southland Finance, Dusty Whitener, $200. Brings our total to $127,415.86.
Yeah, that deserves a clap. Thank you, folks. Thanks again to Village Volkswagen and Audi of Chattanooga, Jeremy Holzenbach. We appreciate them sponsoring this hour of the 52nd Annual WCLE Empty Stocking Fund. You can give anytime today. Call us 614-6499. Text that same line. Call the Volunteer Ridapest Mix line. Text the HHM text line, same number, 423-614-6499. You can give online, mymix1041.com. Also, don't forget, Easy Auto Credit has donated a vehicle, a 2013 Hyundai Elantra. You go to Easy Auto Credit. It's a silent auction. You make your bid through Saturday. Dwayne will be live at Easy Auto Credit Saturday from 10 until noon. And you go down there and make your bid. And the winning bid will be announced on Saturday about noon. But you go in person. You go to Easy Auto, 125th Street in Cleveland. Melissa, Donna, thank you. Patrick, thank you. Brenda Lawson, thank you. We'll see you soon. And let's go back to Melissa.
All right. Yeah, we are absolutely thrilled to be here. We're thrilled that we had a pretty good showing today from the Alley Sisters.
You did.
Yep. Over 10,000, right, Brenda?
What? Hang on, Brenda. What?
$10,127.
Hey!
Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah.
Go.
So we're just glad to be a part of it.
Go
Steve.
and get the anesthesia.
I'm going to be under the gas.
And bring some back with you. All right, thank you. All right, everybody, that's it for us. We're going to get you back to Christmas music, Sounds of the Season, presented by our friends at Life Care Centers of America. And that is up next. And I think it's a good right here. Yeah, the song written by Mark Lowry, Kenny Rogers, Winona Judd, Mary, Did You Know? Mix 104.1. Good morning, everybody.